there's a ranger. We have like 2 rangers, 1 ranger.
Yeah, James was a ranger yesterday.
I think they're counting maybe the ranger as the fighter. Who else is running?
Yeah, I'm a ranger, so I call myself a
I'm
fighter.
running a fighter.
Okay, do y'all show me on the group with you?
One.
No, Gareth will have to add you into the combat tracker once he comes back.
Okay, because I'm logged into the thing that you get. Oh, nope, there it goes. It's popping up now.
It just takes a bit to load up.
Apparently, because mine just blinked into existence.
La 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 la.
So we have 2 fighters, a ranger, 2 clerics. Sounds like we could use an arcane.
Okay, so I have questions. I don't know what these things are.
Uh-oh.
Okay, which things in particular are you confused by?
New classes that I haven't played. So like Invoker, Necromancer, which is self-explanatory, Enchanter, I guess. I don't know. Stuff that's not D&D 5th edition.
Yeah, these are old school ones. Even the rogue is still called a thief in this one.
Basically all of those that look like schools of magic are going to be your arcane casters. So they're all basically quote-unquote wizards. It was a little more specialized back in 2nd edition.
Gotcha. So which one should I do for someone who is most comfortable with a sorcerer in 5th?
More like a mage.
Yeah.
So what's it called on here? Because I'm not seeing that. I'm seeing like illusionist, enchanter, diviner, that kind of.
You see mage in there?
There should be some.
Yeah, if
I
you
would
type
keep on
mage into the search bar, there should be about half a dozen mages in there, I think.
Found it.
Yay!
I've been rumbled by my wife.
Oh,
Oh no.
Oh no.
Run away.
is there a penalty?
Yeah,
I'm sure there will
apparently
be.
apparently in 2E, mages are, and hell, arcane spellcasters, one-shot ponies. They push out that, shoot off that spell, they run away.
That's how it should be, really. Total glass cannons.
Oh man.
Although you could be an elven or half-elven fighter magic user.
Too late.
Indeed.
She's in the
Throw it
CT.
out there.
Alenia is a chosen, so just let me very briefly plug in a couple of skills for you. We'll use those if needs be. 2 minutes.
And explain shit to me, because I am lost.
Right, I will start plugging the skills. If somebody else who had run before could do the explaining, they would appreciate that.
So you will get 1 spell today until we take the full rest, and then you will be able to restudy a spell. Now, it hasn't come up whether or not Gareth will allow you to do that on the road, whether you have a traveling spell book or you have to go back to the castle to do it here on.
I'll be pretty flexible with it.
So you need to be very careful with it, and you're definitely going to want some sort of a potentially a ranged weapon rather than a staff necessarily, unless it's just purely for. Daggers, darts. I don't think they get slings in this. Oh, they do. You could actually have a sling. Dagger, staff, dart, knife, and sling.
Okay, well right now I'm getting a very slow connection on my end.
Heck, our 3rd level wizard slings more sling stones than he does spells in every game.
Oh, it's so early. I literally woke up an hour ago just so I can get up and play some of this. Fun times. It says currently I'm playing a game. That's cool. What are we missing here?
Oh no. I picked the cleric with the 12 wisdom. I am the sad.
Well, Ella has 13.
Yeah, let's say my thief has 13.
Righto, I think we are pretty much ready. Sorry, mate.
I go for it.
That's what I'm done.
I was going to say, I lucked out on the rolls. Whoever rolled my character did a half-decent job.
The first session we played in, Danny was in this. I got one of my face-to-face players on the table, and he is my worst munchkin. And I think his highest score was about 11, wasn't it? And there was a couple of 6s in there, but he survived. I took great pleasure in that. That's probably the highlight of my week so far. It has been a quiet week, but still. But he is one of the few characters that still lives. Right, let's get going. So this is to Hylenia, Effort, and to who's the last one in there? That was Grigor. You have travelled for many days, leaving the realm and entering into the wilder area of the borderlands. Farms and towns have become less frequent and travellers few. The road has climbed higher as you enter the forested and mountainous country. You now move up a narrow rocky track, the sheer wall of natural stone on your left, the path falling away to a steep cliff on your right. There is a small widening ahead where the main gate to the keep is. The blue-clad men-at-arms who guard the entrance shout at you to give your names and state your business. All along the wall you see curious faces peering down at you, eager to welcome new champions of law, but ready with crossbow and polearm to give another sort of welcome to enemies. So, starting from top left to the right, so going to Ilenia, to then Grigor, and then to Carlin. Answer the guards. Who are you? What do you want? What are you here for at the keep?
I have no fucking clue. I'm following.
That's a very, very fair point. What's the rest of you after then?
Tired and I'm thirsty and I'm looking for some ale.
We can help you out there, travelling man. We've got the Long Pike Tavern. It's full of cutthroat and vagabonds such as yourself. Enter, sign the guardsman's book on the way in. And what about you then, Efut?
I guess I'm just following these. I'll take some ale, I suppose. Man of the cloth, might as well get some drinks sometime.
Healing battery, you'll be welcome. I've had a few losses over the last few days. And they usher you through the gatehouse, past its murder holes in the ceiling, and into the courtyard beyond, where stands a grumpy-looking guard corporal who hands the first player, which is Grigor, the book of signatures, which has a number of scrawls in it. One particularly unpleasant that looks like it's been done by a gnome recently. So sign your name, sign your profession, and then off to the tavern with you and get yourself booked in. I'm sure we'll find you work.
I prick my thumb with my dagger and wet it to its bloody print on the top, and then I put a line through it. That's my signature.
There you go.
You lot are always defacing my book. He looks even more grumpy. Got the worst job in here as the corporal. Okay, so along here, there is a stable room. You've got a warehouse just to the south. A number of private dwellings along there. These three buildings here, the armory, the provisioner, and the blacksmith. And this here is the tavern, and that there with the rest of the players in it is the pub. Corporal urges all on, says, there's a couple of bounty hunters in the tavern that I will almost certainly do with you. They've had a few losses. I'm sure you can bolster their ranks. Go and see the dwarf. He looked like he was in charge.
I take a quill and just sign my name like a normal ass person.
I muttered to myself, I wish I'd learned that skill.
I will light a candle and sign it in molten wax.
Way
Oh,
flash. The
fancy.
corporal looks absolutely disgusted at this. He's just sick to death. He's like, why can't you bastards just write a normal pen? At least the elf had a bit of decency. And he shrugs and goes. He probably goes and clips one of his subordinates around the ear roll for laughing at him. Okay, so corporal is suitably disgusted. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
I'm just looking back.
He's got a name that calls him.
Like the
Egan is his name. There we are. Poor old Egan, the long-suffering Egan. Sorry, Desi.
Oh, I just said I'm standing there looking back and forth at them two like they're crazy.
It is a very, very fair assessment. Okay, so on my token, Desi into the no, Martuk, it didn't, but I will add those in at the end of this round. At the end of this game, I needed to top that up and I forgot. Right, okay, everybody who has turned up today gets 100 experience points.
Yeah.
There we go. Just for being here, not being dead. Okay, the tavern itself is a slightly grubby looking place. The barkeep looks up from his bar. There are a number of locals. Let's see how many locals are in today. There's half a dozen locals. Let's see what the time is. Oh, it's early evening, about 8 p.m. And everyone's talking amongst themselves. Let's have a quick look if there are any notaries in the boozer today. There are. Salazar Oakside, the local priest, is in session, and we have 2 mercenaries for hire, if you so wish.
Ooh. Yes.
I buy Salazar a mug of mulled wine and proffer it to him.
Ah, good man. That's a mud one. He's quite a corpulent beast. He's a bit sweaty. He looks like he's down a few wines himself, but he is most thankful. Thank you, good man. What is your name?
Grigor.
Grigor, it's wonderful to see a bit of a culture in here rather than these vagabonds. Please pop round to the church sometime. I'm sure I can pass the blessing of my God upon you. Right now, obviously, I am too busy as a large plate of food arrives for him and he starts scoffing it, dribbling it around the corner of his mouth.
Yes, many thanks. And I make a bit of social distancing between the two of us.
Quite wise, he's quite foul. Okay, excellent. Thank you. Who's next?
Carlin is sitting there drinking her turnip ale, 2 kitties, and the pickled fish bucket, having some dinner.
Yeah, so those new arrivals, there are some odd-looking folks in here. You've got Celise, who is a dangerous-looking lady with dagger and rapier, stiletto and rapier. You've got Martuk, who is a slightly strange dwarf who's got a bit of a twitch every now and again. Carlin, who really bears no introduction, a gnome with a barrel of fish and 2 ginger cats. That was not of my doing. And you've got Ella, who is probably the normalist of the bunch, a little gnome cleric.
So Ella's going to go to the barman and buy herself a drink and see if she can pick up some rumours from him.
Aha! Knockus, what drink you buying him? There is a list. Ale, small beer, wine, honey mead, bark tea. How disgusting.
Let's go for some honey mead.
Honey mead, 1 gold piece. I think you're going to get a decent rumour from that. Let me have a look.
1 Bark's tea, please.
And he he serves you the bark tea. There we go, Ella. You may share or you may hide.
Oh,
Tea tastes like bark, I'd imagine. Sounds disgusting.
I have had worse.
That's no recommendation.
Would you like? Have you ever had turnip ale?
Effet's gonna make his way over to the barkeep. I'm new here. You got anything that doesn't taste like piss?
We've got obviously the honey mead. The wine is very good for a cultured elven fellow like yourself. Hot pie, roast, fowl, all sorts.
I'll
Yeah.
take some roast fowl and a good mug of wine, please.
The appropriate response to that is, this one doesn't taste like piss.
He's quite used to offensive adventurers. They do, however, bring a fair amount of money into his establishment, so he doesn't take it too personally. Honey mead, wine, and what else were you ordering? Sorry.
Some roast fowl.
Some roast fowl, 2 electrum pieces. I thought you had 2 drinks then. I thought you was having a chaser.
Oh no, we're not double fisting that too much.
Okay, Grigor, the cleric, stands from his meal, pushes his empty plate back, and as he sort of waddles out of the bar, he sort of walks past you and says, "There is maybe something you can help me with if you pop round to the church in a little while. I'm sure you and your possible new companions might be interested." And then with that, he waddles out of the door.
That's Salazar Oakside.
That is he.
And that was to Effet, right?
Mm-hmm.
Perfect.
Sorry, no, that was the Grigor. Grigor, the man who approached him initially.
Ah, okay.
I had the action that I was actually approaching Salazar.
You did indeed. Okay. Well, you can stop him as he goes out the door. Excuse me, little man. I need to return to my quarters, he says as he pats his belly and blows his cheeks.
Was that an invitation?
I was hoping you could take a look at this. And I show him the head of the oak.
Are you still carrying that thing around?
Bruce.
Well, I haven't got rid of it. I hadn't turned it
Oh.
in, right?
That's like, oh.
You think that's appropriate in a place that serves food?
I was hoping you could tell me who I turned these into. I heard we were supposed to take the bounty.
Captain of the guard, but how gruesome.
As he pulls that out, one of the ginger cats runs up and tries to take a bite out of it.
I pop an eyeball out and feed it to the cat.
Oh my word.
Come here,
I
Fargrim.
just had my breakfast.
Yeah, you forgot something. You forgot to put an apple in its mouth.
Okay, so Captain of the Guard it is. Where's your church?
Just to the north, just before you go through the main inner gatehouse. Go and speak to Umberto. He's the curate. I'll be in my quarters in the keep. But he has all the details. Very, very pleasant to meet you. Apart from you, severed head, bit strange. Says that he takes his leave of you and waddles out unless you can stop him.
No, I don't. Let him go.
Oh, okay, I will mark the church on the map.
Very good.
Was the invitation simply made to me, or was it made more generally?
It was made to you, but the implication was that you and your companions, I think he assumed that you were all together, might be interested.
Well, once we've finished eating, I suggest, once everyone's finished eating, I will make my way to the church.
All of you, or are you going to split up? Oh, I love splitting up.
No.
I think we ought to stick together in 2 hours.
I
We
think
can't stay friends for 2 hours. We've got problems.
I'll be.
Go to the church then, or do you want to do something else?
Oh. Before I leave the bar, I'm going to ask where the money changer is.
Oh, yeah, get rid of some election pieces.
The money changer will be in. Putting that down. There is a little one. There, down below. So the loan bank.
Okay, I'm going to try to hit it on the way if it's open. I'll go in there, otherwise I will wait.
It won't be open. It's quite late now, so it will be open again on the morrow.
Okey-doke, then let's head over to the church.
Yeah, I'll be following with Martuk.
Yeah, I'm following too.
If it goes along.
Hello's tagging along too.
Yeah, I'm just curious what these guys will get themselves into. Follow along.
I suddenly feel a whole lot more comfortable about taking the priest up on his offer to visit him.
Helena, do you know how to move your token?
I can't see shit right now.
Ah, can you not see the map?
It literally just popped up.
Gareth. Sorry, I'm using you as a guinea pig, Ziggy. Oh, right.
Salazar, we're here. I brought my friends, companions, hanger-ons. I brought all of them.
Sounds like no one's home.
I thought we were supposed to be meeting the curate.
Yeah, it's kind of funny. It's knock on the door when he's already inside.
Yeah, there we go. Red action come.
Did we lose Gareth?
He's still in team.
Yep, I'm in.
Discord.
I'm here. Right. I'll come back to you very shortly, Chad. With that, that's fine.
Right.
Okay. Yes. Good evening. As he looks up from his clerical writings, his hook-nosed beacon over the top of his scrolls. Yes, Salazar said you'd be joining us. I've got a little job for you if you're interested. It seems that the dead have risen in the Caves of Chaos. A number of skeletal creatures have been spotted roaming the hills. This is not usual, as you will probably understand. The dead do not just rise, not in normal circumstances. I'd imagine there is some sort of outside influence, and we'd like you to investigate it if possible. I will offer you a modest reward for information, and if you can stop the cause of this and discover it, there will be a more significant monetary input.
Monetary, you say?
Yes.
How much are we talking?
I imagine for your information, we could settle at 30 gold pieces a head. If you discover and defeat the cause of this abominable behavior, I think we could stretch to nearer to 3 figures, if not full 100 pieces.
I am in.
30 gold pieces is up front to help us equip ourselves for this arduous mission.
I have no doubt it will be dangerous. I see no reason why not. That seems fair. We are, however, obviously a caring religious organisation. We wouldn't want to send you out there without the being fully equipped.
Yeah, Turbo, I just started this, 17 minutes ago, or however long ago. Yeah, I just started about
And where
3:15.
were these dead?
Yeah, it's 3:15 a.m.
figures,
here.
sighted?
Now, the figures are sighted to the far east, one of the up on the hills around the caves, and almost certainly in one of the western caves they come from. When I said east, I meant west. I can't tell my left from my right first thing in the morning.
This sounds doable.
Was there not a rumor of dogmen in the caves?
They live very high in the caves, apparently.
Uh-oh, we get a script error. Oh, get a script error.
Do you think they're the same caves?
I think there's a lot of caves.
I plan to see them all before I'm done.
Out of character, anyone get a script error just now?
Who got the error?
I did.
No.
Did you get the sheet that I shared with you?
No. Yeah, I'll take a screenshot and send it to you.
Let me see if I can do it this way. Did you just get another script error?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll have a play with that then.
I just sent it to you in Discord.
Cheers, mate.
La 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 la.
Well, I think we should spend the 30 gold on wine and set off first thing in the morning with a hefty hangover.
And I'll point to my one of my barrels. Like, I got some right here. If you like, it's turnip ale.
Excellent. So first thing in the morning, you head out to the caves. Let's give you the wilderness map. There she is.
Oh shit.
Back like it's 1983. So the Caves of Chaos are up to the east. It'll take you the best part of a day to reach them. Let's have a little look at what's going on in the morning. It's heavy snow first thing in the morning, and it picks up to a heavier breeze, driving the snow into drifts.
It's like we live in Missouri.
Longer to get there, so it's going to be the best part of a day of travel to get to the Caves of Chaos, and you would arrive there late in the afternoon, early in the evening. So,
I'd like to see the general outfitter, or if you have somebody that sells some weapons. I'm just trying to get a blunt instrument since we're going after some.
Yeah, so I got.
okay, yeah, feel free. Take 2 minutes to pick up anything you need to pick up from the smith and the general provisioner.
Okay, I'd also like to take the rest of my money and some gold changing going on.
But yeah, why are you guys up so early? It's like
Do that as
it's like 3 a.m. You're up early, or did you not go to bed yet? Sorry, trying to figure out some stuff because this is the second time.
Halfway through the journey.
This is the second time I played 2E. Yesterday was the first time in about 20 years.
In the bank of the side of the road, it's absolutely covered the road just by a steep defile, and you're going to have to go around it one way or the other. Now, what I'd like is either strength or dexterity or other similar proficiency skills. I'd like everybody to roll one, and I will adjudicate the results based on the amount of successes and failures. Just whack them straight into the chat, please.
Oh, good God. I've got 8 strength and 9 dexterity.
Oh, I totally should have thrown the dex roll. Oops.
I apologize, I did not. I just threw a regular D20.
Yeah, just roll them off the check. I'm not going to see the successes and failures.
Failure by 11.
Oh, I succeeded though.
Okay.
That's funny as shit.
That's not too bad, to be fair. Ella has to be carried through the drift and over the landslide, but you scale the cliff above. Lots of successes there. And actually, you find a quicker path that leads you out of a more sheltered area, so it keeps you out of the snow for some time. The snow's much thinner here, and you arrive at the caves a little earlier than expected, around about 2 p.m. So you've got a fair amount of light remaining. There we go. You are at the cave site.
And do we have some people following us?
You do. You have the elf and the human adventurer. So you've got Philippa Smalltower, who is a human mercenary, and you've got Asradel, who is a elf. They have been paid by Carlin, so Carlin can be the one who needs to control those. I will roll the skills for them if needs be. You might be able to roll them off there. I've not shared sheets on this before, so I'll have to have a play with it.
Let's see. Well, I got Asathiel's sheet. Flippa's, I believe, that's probably the one that was throwing the script errors.
Okay, maybe. So if you got Asadil's, then it's Philippa's that is the issue. Okay, that's good to know, mate.
And then the longbow of Asathiel is throwing another script error.
Okay, but it works. So I'll have a play with it going forward. That's something for me to look at for tomorrow. Okay, brilliant. Right. So we are best part of 50 minutes in. You haven't shot at anything or stabbed anything yet. Let's fix this.
Excuse me.
On your north side. Who was here? Let me see. Anyone? So Martuk would know, because Martuk has been here before. Martuk was here with a ranger who pointed out that there were a number of kobold tracks in the north. There are a number of orc tracks here. This building here, this cave, and this one are the two caves. That one there is the one where the ogre lives. And this one here is the goblin cave, which has been since annexed by hobgoblins. Not that there's probably many of them left, because you did quite a job on them last night. So you may tell me what you're going to do.
I try to direct the party to try this one at the lower bowl on the far west side. We'll go there first and then find him there, because he said it was on the west end of the cave. Correct?
He did indeed. He said it was towards the western end slopes of the cave.
Might as well try the lower cave first and then climb up to the next higher one. That's kind of middle.
Oh, Turbo, I'm actually playing.
Okay, move your tokens across there and let me know if you're doing anything else other than just strolling across the valley floor.
We will try to go past the two caves that have mostly been cleared.
Oh my god. Yeah, I'm playing Carlin Stumble Deck, a gnome thief.
And then directly across.
Okay, let's have some, if everyone's happy with that, then let's have some dex checks. Or Musanti checks, or hide checks, depending on which one you have available. Or any proficiencies that would be relevant. Let's have them in the chat, and yet again we will do the same thing.
Failure by 67.
Oh no, failure by 7. I have the sad.
Yeah, I do have a bad cough. I don't know why. I woke up an hour ago.
Then you were
I don't know.
able to negotiate the landslip. Okay, good news. You sort of crunch your way up the path.
It's also because I was vaping.
Shadow of the trees, and you may move your tokens to where you wish to arrive. There seems to be very little going on the outside of the caves. There doesn't often need to be much in the way of issues outside in the caves, because obviously most of the creatures here, as you all know, Grigor, and other people who've been around here, so will Martuk, are going to be nocturnal. So mooching around outside the caves in the daytime is generally not too much of an issue. But of course you might well disturb the occupants with your crashing about. Straight decks would have been
Thank
better,
you for the follow. I has turtle stew and hinge pancakes.
So I'm keeping an eyeball on that. Right, okay.
Thank you.
Welcome. Tokens to where you are. Let's get down a hole.
It's a random early morning stream.
I don't see.
Playing some AD&D, so having some fun here.
Who's that? Hello.
They're on the far right of the map.
Kobolds. We need some
Yeah,
kobolds.
those there. Okay, that's good.
I don't like any kobolds.
I'm sorry, but I still don't see my token. Oh, there he is.
Who's
Right
got-
on the edge.
There he is. He's down at the bottom. Okay. So that there is the ogre lair. You can peek inside. Those of you who were here last night will recognise that room. It's where you looted after killing the ogre. It is still empty.
And headless.
Sticking to the trees, keeping a watch out for any things across these wonderful plains.
Okie doke. It seems, as I say, relatively quiet. The wind whistles. There was a flock of raisins in this area yesterday because I mispronounced ravens.
Raisins.
The raisins are
Super
no longer
raisins.
in situ. The twisted trees are shaking in the breeze, but other than that, I could have read you the blurb, but we haven't got too much time, and it goes on forever. So I didn't.
I would like to check the entrance again for deadfalls with stone.
Okay, roll me a d6, please.
You want that in the tower?
Yeah, go on.
Turning undead die. Holy shit.
Okay. No deadfalls, but it absolutely reeks. This cabin.
Smells like kobold.
Drag your tokens to the caves back.
Reeks of-
Oh.
Oh, death, corruption, unpleasantness.
Smells like money.
Yes. We like bunnies.
And there we are, the cave entrance. Looks like a natural cavern, actually. Some of the other caves you've been in been cave openings, but very rapidly turn into worked stone. But this one is a natural cavern, all the way in as far as you can see.
Hmm. I like to try and check to see if there's any traps or pitfalls or anything to screw us up.
I assume you did that when you did your look at the stonework business, but if anybody else wants to have a little look as well.
La, 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 la. When you get a chance, type your
I have no skill for these
PC character vitals. Is that what you're talking about, the
Now,
stats?
bear in mind that Terry was always a little bit more nebulous. If you haven't got a skill for it, I absolutely don't mind you having a go at anything. I'll adjudicate it as we go. You don't need to not have a skill just because you can't. That said, it's things like a complex mechanical traps.
Is that what you're talking
Really
about,
what
Turbo?
Carlin's doing with her find remove are going to be very difficult to do as a non-thief because you get niche protection. We've got to play a little bit cool with that. But look, if there's a tripwire, I will give you a chance to spot a tripwire because we can all spot a tripwire if we're looking for a tripwire. We just might not succeed. Okay. Let's have a wisdom check in the tower, please.
Oh.
Whoever won.
Whoever's looking. Go. Okay. The entrance seems untrapped. There are, however, Grigor. Can I have a tracking roll, please, from you, mate? You can have that straight into the chat. I'll only ask for the tower if I say chat.
Is that where you talk about the character
Excellent.
sheet?
There is a tuft of fur caught on a sharp piece of rock on the cave entrance. Very thick, wiry fur, very coarse.
Oh, bears. Bears. It's the bare essentials. Bare necessities. The simple bare necessities.
I can tell you all about both of them. Tell you a small blurb about both of them. There we are. That's Philippa.
Bare necessities. The simple bare necessities.
And this is Azathiel. Orc blood. An orc-blooded elf. What a strange-looking thing.
A fallow alky.
Are you sure it's not elk?
Ooh.
Elk. Quite like that.
So this tuft of fur, could it be from the dogmen that were rumoured to be in the high caves?
You think probably not. It's very coarse, so it's almost probably each one of the hairs is best part of a millimetre thick. So no, I think it's probably from something larger, and it's got a rather unpleasant smell to it as well.
I see. And the tuft just looks like molting. It's not like it's been wounded or anything.
Looks like it could have been caught on the entrance. There are a couple of tufts around it. Make an intelligence check for me, Grigor.
Yes. I'm sure this creature is long gone. These smell old and rank.
Thank you for the fallow Bushian
Okay,
pit
Martin,
motor.
I would like
Welcome.
what's your charisma?
Welcome.
Your reaction.
Not good, but it's a -1 reaction adjustment. I will certainly give it a roll.
Okay, that is a charisma check. I'll roll a question. So, let's.
Just having some random fun playing this.
Okay, they don't look convinced, but they don't make any motions as if they're going to defy your orders. Your little whisper. Okay.
And
They sort of
anybody
look at each other.
Anybody that's close, I just whispered to them. I motioned the mercenaries forward and said, "Back my play. This could be big and nasty. You look like you handled yourselves." I just didn't want to try to alert what was in there for the people that are around.
Sure, no problem. They were indifferent to that, so they are playing it by ear. They do actually look over at Ella, Carlin, who's the one who's actually paying them. Says, "Is that right then, Bob?"
Yes.
Okay, that's fine.
I slowly creep forward into the cave with my battle axe and shield at the ready.
Creepy creep.
Let's do it.
I just look to see if it's hard to follow.
The party looks to see if anything's eating you.
I'll unlock the tokens for the moment.
Where are we?
I'm following, but I'm still just kind of hanging at the back of the.
Nice.
Best
I'll
place to
hide
be.
behind the main shield.
Somebody poke those retainers and push them forward to the front.
Where is I haven't got it on that map, have I? Yes, I have. Sorry, my fault. But that's fine. So yeah, the retainers are actually looking a lot happier now. It's a rare day that they get to go dungeon delving and get to stand at the back. They feel like they've won the lottery.
Yeah.
I wait until they enter before I go any further. Hold my position until everybody is closer around the mountain.
Yeah, we'll motion them to go in. I guess put them right there, and weapons drawn, of course.
What are we seeing in here? You said it smelled
Okay.
like a charnel house.
It does. It smells. It's awful. Every now and again, you notice there are piles of bones, the odd bit of bloated, rotting goblin, a dead gnoll lying sprawled out, partially eaten. Piles of dead leaf litter and old branches backed up in the corner in little heaps everywhere. There is, to the north, Grigor, you probably hear it from there actually, there is the soft and quiet drip of water coming from there.
Yeah.
Where the water, folks. I think we head south. Away from that dangerous water.
Okay, and then I've got the. This is a map.
Game of leapfrog. Leapfrog in progress.
Good. There we are.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
A few more corpses scattered around.
Oh, no.
I nudge a corpse with my sword to make sure that the corpse is staying dead.
I'm gonna listen right here and see if I hear anything coming from the south of this map.
And we'll motion Philippa to see if she sees anything up north.
I suggest you watch where you step to, because you got someone under your feet.
Okay then, Martuk, you were having a listen. Can I have a wisdom check at the tower, please? Anybody else who's craning their earballs can have a go at that. There's some piles. You notice the odd little glint of metal in here as well, as if there are the odd coins scattered around.
Where is a listen check?
Just go wisdom, unless you've got listen as a thief skill. Listen as a thief skill is to hear things that you really shouldn't be able to hear. Otherwise, I'm quite happy to go with wisdom.
Don't have...
Okay, Grigor, Ella, and Carlin, those of you with particularly sharp ears, hear from the south a very faint but audible deep snoring.
Nope.
I passed that along to the party members who didn't hear it.
I motion for the people at the back to come forward.
Quietly.
I will move as quietly as I can.
Sneaky, 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 sneaky.
Is the snoring coming from the southwest? Is that right?
Correct.
I look at the mercenaries and stare daggers at them if they don't move forward.
Philippe is checking the eastern passageway.
Yes.
Suitably sized speed hump in case something comes from the rear.
I don't...
Eastern Passageway again. It's another empty natural gallery. More piles of litter, the odd glint of gold. Every now and again, a small rustle from under some of the leaves.
I got a bad feeling about this.
Do any of
Is
these
there a
dead
way-
bodies?
Sorry,
I
mate.
was just going to ask, is there a way to grab this and move it so that it's not on the very edge of my...
Grab
The
which?
map.
much better.
Do any of these dead bodies look more recent than the others?
Yes. They're all in various states of decomposition. The vast majority of them are going to be bones, but there are the odd half-consumed beastie in there. There's probably the newest is going to be a dead gnoll who has been partially eaten.
Is there any way that I could check to see if he was eaten posthumously or if this was the cause of death?
You can have a couple of options on that. I will allow you to make either a intelligence or a healing roll. You have got healing as a skill.
I do. Would you like that in the tower or out in the open?
You can do that in the open. Okay.
Oh, no!
You can't tell. Certainly been eaten. That's as good as you can get.
Ella will try and do that too.
Ella thinks that he was probably killed and then eaten. But some of the wounds are quite severe. Something with very, very large claws and some other sort of implement. Can't really tell exactly what it is. I think you need a better grasp of that. Grigor might be able to tell you. He's a man of the woods. He's seen natural beasts.
Can
The
you
tracking rope.
point to the pile of leaves you said started to rustle a little?
There's a number of piles of leaves. I'll say there's one in here, but nowhere specific. Every now and again, one moves.
Oh,
Arrows,
Lord.
Root, son of Arrow shirts, drugged again. Lo, there be danger. No, sadly, you can't tell, but it's some sort of enormous natural weapon has taken big chunks out of this thing.
Hogwash. It was dogs.
It's always dogs, isn't it?
Holding position till the party moves forward.
Does the smell get stronger down here?
It does indeed.
And did Philippa happen to see anything up there?
Is she having a look? They're
She-
creeping around the corner.
Yes, she is.
Yeah, do I see anything out in this corner?
Okay, there is a very wet portion of this cavern. All the walls and floor have a sheen from the dampness. There's a large pool of shallow water, and in the water there's the odd white blind fish swimming.
Huh.
I'm assuming that Philippa has a torch of some kind. She will beckon back. Say,
Yep.
I can see something glinting under the water in here.
Ooh. Check it out. And like, I'm not going to yell it out, obviously, but you know, tell her to have a go and see if she can find out what is in her.
I have to skip down there, right? So, Celise.
So I guess this end of the corridor is empty of beasts.
This up to there it is. Let's. However,
Oh
They-
no.
in the southerly part of this den, digesting its meal of gnoll that it just caught, is a enormous, great bear-like thing with a colossal beak. It's currently snoring.
Ooh.
But is it surrounded by what's all that stuff surrounding it? Is that dried leaves or bones or something crunchy?
It's the whole lot: dried leaves, bones, bits of tattered and bashed spear and wooden shield and such like. Yeah, it's
Who has a torch?
sticks and bones. I'm assuming that you have a light.
I'm using infrared vision.
So am I.
Okay, I grab one of my torches and go to the person, light that up. Go toss the torch into that bed, just light him up.
Well,
Oh.
if you're going to do that, I'm going to throw a flask of oil on him.
Okay,
I'm gonna move
let's.
to here and ready my crossbow.
I say I'd like to try and pluck an arrow into him if possible. Then we're still doing this.
I'd like to know.
Yeah, I like to light him up with the torch. You go toss that out.
Your range on that flask of oil is going to be about 30 feet, guys.
So we got. Let me just plug a
Ooh.
flask of oil into your sheet. So that got the. Let's just do three.
Oh, the elf would have
Where is
been
it?
down
Is it
here.
there?
I have one already.
You can hand it to me.
Yeah, but the
Now I
standard
toss it.
code
Then I
is-
toss the torch. Someone toss the torch. Because should be able to throw that far anymore.
Thank you for the follow,
Oh, you've got tokens now.
Alfari.
Is that why I'm...
Yes, I have.
Yes, I see. Excellent.
I'm a crafty sod. That means there's something nasty coming. So let's just copy this across. Hang on. Let's call that. It's Celise, and Celise is the one with the torch.
Owlbear, don't care.
Yep.
Let's just put it into the action.
Weapons, there we go.
Okay, right, that's better. So, let's have a statement of intent, and you can do that by typing /A, and then your action. So I want to know what you're all preparing to do. I will move the rest of the mercenaries into position before we roll initiative. I'll only do this at the beginning of this combat. I'm not going to do it every round. Marta, or you can just tell me what you're going to do. There we go. Shoot crossbow. Pluck the bugger with a short bow. Move close enough. Des, if you want to just tell me rather than faffing about with the chat macros, it's fine. What are you going to do? Or are you going to stand way out of the way and watch the shit happen for the moment?
No, I'm ready to fire the crossbow after the flask of oil and torch have been.
Yeah, so I was talking to Desi.
I'm gonna move in behind the group and just ready a sling.
Hey, Ralph.
Okie doke. Right, so. Let's see. He's definitely surprised because he's asleep, which is bad news. So let's roll for initiative. So you do that, as I said, off the weapon or spell you're about to cast. And we do that on a round by round basis. And that's on your actions tab under weapons or spells.
And which is the initiative thing to roll? Like,
So on the character sheet, mate, go to actions
I mean,
and then weapons,
yep.
and it's the orange box.
okay, so
Oil is nice and quick. It's a thrower. Okay.
I moved the red box. Sorry.
Yeah, so that's the attack. There we go. Still quick. And you are a nippy chap. So, everyone's rolled. Let's begin the round. Call it round number 1. Don't reset that. My fault. Celise throws the torch. It misses, but it does catch fire. Next round, we will start the burning. It burns on the bed, and the leaves start to lick up, and the beast grunts in its sleep. Okay, edge turn, please. Unless you do anything
Yeah,
else.
I'm going to step back.
Seems reasonable. Here's Grigor.
Gregor moves closer and then hurls the Greek fire blast.
Before we do that, let me just put prone on the owlbear because he's asleep.
Poor little owlbear. Well, text me at 4:15 in the morning.
That's a miss, but of course the Greek fire, it doesn't really matter where it goes from here because it's a big bed of junk, so it splashes and catches. Next round, anyone in there will start taking 1d6 damage per round from fire. So this area here, let me draw it on.
I need you to fix my crossbow and my dagger. I am not proficient with it for some reason.
Yeah, you need to actually go into the little cog next to the crossbow and then select the proficiency, the weapons that you are proficient with. Okay, Martuk.
Got it. Okay. Actions.
And even though the thing's fast asleep, you can't hit a barn door from 5 yards. That is fine. Just bear in mind the actual range panel. I checked this yesterday. The ranges are irritatingly in yards, so not feet. So obviously, if you've got a range of 30, that's 30 yards, which is 90 feet. So that does rather extend the range of most of these weapons. So apologies to those of you that I gave range penalties to yesterday, although it wouldn't have hurt Carlin anyway because Carlin rolled about a 6.
Okay,
Yeah, I forgot
with
about
my
the yard.
movement. With my movement, can I cock my crossbow?
It takes a round to load a crossbow. I think it's got a rate of failure. It's only a light crossbow, isn't it?
Light crossbow is 1 per round, yes. But
Yeah,
I
so
might
that's fine.
go ahead and reload it so that it's ready to fire at the beginning of it.
That'd be fine. Yep. Okay, end your turn, please. An effort, Oskrati.
Yeah, I am gonna step up so I can see this thing and then loose that sling pull or sling.
Okay, bear in mind, everybody, as we said yesterday, those of you who are here, those are 10-foot squares, so you can absolutely move for a friendly square. That isn't a problem, but you can't move a contested square because you'll get whacked. That's fine. You just need to step into about there, I think. There we go, even better. That's fine. If it charges into the fray, swinging his sling, I've got every confidence in you. Far away, mate. Well, there you go.
Nope.
I did tell Philippa to have a go and see what's in the water. So I guess that's what she will be doing.
At least you hope, right?
Yeah, at least I hope, because
Philippa moves into that area there.
yeah, you just said something was gleaming, so I told her to look. 'Cause I don't think she noticed. I don't think she noticed shit about this battle. You have a question not related to D&D. What's up? Why are you still awake?
Okay, as Philippa moves in, a grey ooze drops from the
shit.
ceiling. Waiting for a feed. Let's see what happens to poor Philippa.
I just woke up. Yeah, so did I. I just woke up like 2 hours ago just so I could play this.
It splats to the floor directly next to her. Philippa lives to fight another day. Ella.
Oh no.
Ella's going to be staying at the back, but she will move across a little bit, and she has readied her crossbow in case anything comes within range.
Yeah, what's up?
Okay, doke, well done. Okay, Alenia.
Okay, how far up can I make it to get just a vantage point on?
Yeah, that'll do. I'm happy with that. That's fine.
Is there somewhere I can post about the WWFS charity fundraiser? Today is day 1 of the code.
Blam!
Very nice.
Excellent news. No.
Did you
critical
put
effects,
it-
but you do get double damage, so drag your damage over the owlbear first blood.
Oh yeah, if you want
to
to
the wizard.
post it, we can make a we can make a channel,
Two damages.
or
Actually,
you
almost
can.
always you'll
I'd
get
say you
top
can
one,
post in
however, it's a
general,
large
and then I
creature, so you
can
do need to use the top one
pin
to
it.
do a bit more damage normally to larger creatures.
Gotcha.
Or we can make a little bit like a channel for it.
Blam! Pings it off, that wakes it up. It's
Yeah.
not best pleased at that.
And thank you for the
First blood,
follow.
Well done. End your turn, please, Alenia.
Thanks.
Excellent work.
Thanks for the follow, LARP Dungeon Master.
And when it wakes up, it sees who threw that pesky stone at it, doesn't it?
It's got a target-rich environment at this stage.
But yeah, I'd say post in general,
Wakes up, the owlbear gets up this turn.
and
Right,
we can always
and it roars.
pin it. So Carlin's going to stick his head and try and pluck this bugger. Hopefully a little bit better than last night.
That was a
Oh,
miss.
oh no. It's a
Here we
repeat.
go again. Here we go again.
It is a repeat. What the hell is his movement? I should have paid attention beforehand.
I think he's pretty rapid. He'll
He-
have a movement of 120 because he's no 90.
Right, alright. So, yeah, he'll move in, I guess, right there. And then can he shoot with a longbow?
There's so.
Oh,
Yes, he can.
and script error for when I try to roll the
Okay.
attack.
I will roll the attacks for the mercenaries. That's a miss, and he's moved, so he doesn't get 2 attacks. Okay,
Right.
that's end of the surprise round. So let's roll some initiatives.
Oh,
So
right.
because some rolls you want to roll high and some rolls you want to roll low, you could roll a perfectly average spread of rolls and suck on every one of them.
Absolutely, that's the beauty of a non-unified mechanic. I know how much you love the RPG designer, damned, when their creative use of.
So for this one, do you just roll the initiative on the first page?
So what are you
No.
doing, Alenia? You slinging again?
Sure. Why is that not?
So Y.
Thank
Go
you
to
for the
Actions,
host,
which is the final page where you roll
Kimberly.
attack, and the orange button to the left of Sling is where you roll the
You see
initiative.
my new
Roll
emote
that, and
that
it gives you,
Stephanie
say,
did?
it modifies it by
I
6
love it.
because slings are slightly slower than, for example, a punch, which is only a 1. And if you're doing anything other than using a weapon, unless it's got a specific initiative modifier, you roll the initiative.
Oh my
which is
god, no,
actually
it's not
on that page as
WI.
well, in the middle top.
It's
top back,
WY.
there's a little init button where you can roll it from that page.
Gotcha.
Right-ho.
So we're always rolling initiative on the actions page.
There will always be an initiative on the action page. There's one on the front for completeness and really for reference when you're building a character, but you don't generally tend to use that. You can if you're on that page and you're just rolling the standard initiative test, but not in combat generally. Okay, the owlbear is first.
Oh no.
So start of the round, does he burn?
So at the start of the round, he will charge
Yes, she
through
does.
the combat. He will take 1d6 damage. from
That
the
she
firing.
does.
That's
Alright,
how you
roll the
roll.
top.
It's
Okay.
so
I already
ugly.
did. I already rolled it.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Oh, you rolled,
Yeah.
you rolled 6. Even better. So I'll flung that straight on him and I'll give him a hit point back.
But you don't have to.
As a DM, this has got a really handy thing that Fireme could do with as well. You can just double click the wounds button and you can add or subtract specific numbers and then add them on like that. Really handy. Okay, so he charges out. Let me have a look. It's gonna be one of you three, either Grigor, Solis, or Athathadel. So
It's okay. Asathale.
he is now on fire.
Yeah, so the Days of Giving, how does that work? Is it just it's the charity thing,
Grigor is
right?
protected by his mighty leather armor.
Yeah, because it is
It's
April
mighty.
1st. Holy shit.
That's what it's
Smokey
called.
the owlbear.
1-2. It's going to be Gregor. I'm afraid it is Gregor. Charges into combat.
I need
The
coffee.
owlbear greets him. So let's have a look. He will go with a pair of claws. That's a hit.
Oh god.
Claw number 2. And his great savage beak. He got too excited. He's obviously got a bit of the smoke in his eyes. He pecks directly at the wall, banging his beak against the wall. He has slipped. It's not -2 exact. It's actually -2 to his armor class, which I will add. That's the wrong text in there. So he is the owlbear slithers and slips on the junk beneath him as he pecks the wall. Solis. He looks vulnerable.
Good.
Oh yeah, we're gonna take a step in. You gotta stick him.
Stick him.
There we go, my man. Excellent, excellent.
Since he's a large creature, so I have to
Okay.
use the second hit.
You do, mate.
Second.
Yeah.
Yeah, send me. Like I'm assuming you have something typed out, or like a flyer or something like that posted.
Then I'm gonna use my offhand.
Send that to me.
The rapier.
I'll give it a
scores
glance
nasty
over, and then we can
gouge
like post
across
it
the
in
owlbear's
general.
back.
I'll add everybody and shit like that. Then I'll post
Oh,
like.
there he goes.
I'm assuming you're gonna put it on Twitter.
Very nice.
And I'll retweet and shit like that too.
Right in his other kidney.
Yeah, stiletto to the kidney. End your turn, Solis. Congratulations.
There's
Can I
a
step back?
there's a
Yeah,
mod mode.
Yeah, because he's slipped. So normally, no, because you'd be leaving combat and you get a free attack. But you're not actually moving this out of his range, so I don't see that as being a problem. That's great.
You'll put it on Twitter while
So,
I just
who's
retweet it.
time?
All right. Ah, my poor mercenary.
Sadly, no. The mercenary lives again. Grigor.
Sorry. I was waiting for Gregor to have his turn.
Yeah, Grigor is go.
Yeah, no, I was waiting for whoever Gregor was.
You're Grigor.
I know that. I didn't
Oh.
realise. I was yes.
You know that now. Excellent.
I
mate.
know that now. Yes.
What the fuck? How caught up?
Gregor has arrived.
There we are, Gregor. Everyone's dice are a bit luckier today, apart from obviously Carlin. Sorry.
Oh shit,
Joe.
that's cool.
That's one blow. You are a ranger, so you get 2 attacks at no penalty with the second offhand weapon.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Slap.
He just
nothing to
Derek
punch,
just sent it to me.
sadly, this
That's
is-
pretty cool.
Okay.
Sleazy immediately shakes her head. Really?
I like that though. Punch out an owlbear. That'd be impressive. The crossbow hits home. The owlbear's roaring. This one's gonna do for him. I think. I don't think he's long for this world. The bear.
Oh,
and
shit.
Down he goes in a roar. And that was a lot more simple than last night's ogre.
Yeah, while I
Yeah.
seen this fire, anybody got any marshmallows?
Peaches.
How severe is that fire? Because if we could find an owlbear egg, they're pretty valuable.
That
Ooh.
fire is licking up quite impressively now. Actually, the smoke and the heat is getting a bit oppressive. It won't be long until you'll be
if there
forced out
was
of the cabin.
No, if there was an egg in there, it's not boiled or poached.
I will move my way out of this cavern, seeing that owlbear is dead and gone.
Yeah, there were some shiny gold coins littered around the cavern on the way in.
Dying to tell him what was in that nest. Damn it.
Where did that damn mercenary get to?
Well, that's. Let's go back. We'll have one more. In fact, let's lock the tokens again because we are technically still in combat. So it's actually ooze time as the second ooze creeps across the ceiling,
Oh no.
Oh god.
drops on top of the mercenary if possible.
Oh, it's all my fault.
That one there is a hit, I'm afraid.
Oh no.
And Philippa is no more and is melted and consumed. Thank God, because she didn't have a sheet, so she did not last very long. Excellent news. Philippa dies. That is ooze number 3.
Cute.
It appears that Philippa has dishonoured her profession and fled. There's no sign of her.
Do we hear her scream?
I think so. There will be a horrible strangled scream followed by a muffled slump. Then probably some fizzing.
Or was that the owlbear we just heard?
Oh my god. We're gonna die.
Excellent. So, Alenia,
Yeah.
you hear a scream from behind you.
That is Monkey Boy.
How far can I move?
You can move. Your move is on the front page of the sheet. You can move 12, so 120 feet.
He is the
Quite away. You're unencumbered.
he's like the head of staff of Fantasy Grounds College. I'm not Chad, but this is Monkey. Yeah, I just told her that.
I'm gonna move to about right there, just before the.
Cool beans. Smashing. Just gonna lurk there for the moment. Probably seems wise.
Yeah, and then I'm just gonna hold my action.
Okay, see if that was right. End your turn, please. The little downward button in the bottom left-hand corner of the combat track.
60.
Carlin the Mighty.
Carlin the Mighty can only go 30 feet. Well, you know, yeah, because I hear the scream, so yeah, I'm just going to go 30 feet.
You hear the scream, so you're just gonna go 30 feet. That's
Oh, I don't want
get ahead of
to.
yourself.
I don't want to drop my bag either. And that'll be me, yo.
Okay, so Stadiel's morale is 12. Let's make. What's your charisma, Carlin?
Let me see. 11.
11. So there's no adjustment on that, so it's going to be a straight roll. And Stadiel is having nothing of it. She is off. She heard the scream. She knows what that scream means.
I just paid you.
You
We'll
don't
be
pay me
having
enough to
gold
deal with
back,
that.
you coward.
Off goes the half elf, half orc, charging out of the dungeon to reach safety.
Can
Okay.
I stick my foot out when she's trying to run past?
Dex check. No, actually, there's going to be an attack. So roll an attack on us.
Oh, oops.
Oh, you. Yeah, I'll have an attack, please. I think that's
All right. I guess
with a punch.
Oop. There we go. Nope.
Yeah, no, she deftly vaults the outstretched foot of the gnome and does the offs. Ella.
Ella's heard the scream. She still has a crossbow ready, but she's just going to move across and keep watch at this moment, ready to back up the party rather than be in the front line.
Okie doke. End of the round. Let's roll initiative, please.
Oh, that's a good roll for once. Bone Shooter, good morning. Everybody's
Okay,
awake this
brilliant.
so early. Like, I didn't know y'all wake up this damn early.
It's ooze atop. I don't know how fast a grey ooze is. I don't think very is the answer. No. Move one.
Yeah, so in this game,
Ooze
we have
moves
somebody
back into
from
the pool,
Belarus, which is the Monkey
as
Boy,
does that ooze,
2 Brits, and a German.
and slips below the water.
And this is the Fantasy Grounds College, just a random pickup game that he's doing throughout the week.
From where I'm at, did I hear anything?
Pass that cold after the emotional
sort of
tears
sloppy
campaign.
slithering noise, I imagine, but that's about it.
Oh,
Martin,
I
what
totally
are you doing,
forgot to miss it. I went to bed super early.
We lost Martuk. Oh, he's there.
Moving forward to that position.
Get up at 3 when my
Okey
leg
doke.
isn't broken. I swim for a couple hours.
That's
But
what
up
you're
since
doing.
3
Down, please.
Eastern. Work. Thinking about work. BS.
And
Fun.
I think
Alright.
Go.
Always
no,
fun.
no. Go for it.
I think what I'll do now is I'll unlock the tokens because technically there is no enemies on the map. So I will let you move out of order. You can do as you wish.
You said there were some coins glinting around on the ground.
All that glitters is gold.
There are some coins glinting around. If you like to have a look.
I certainly would.
I'm just gonna quietly tell everyone that I heard some kind of room to the left.
So Martuk,
So, Ken, what happened in your campaign last night?
as you are rummaging beneath
Did you stay or did you leave
coins,
your
I'd like you to make a
character?
surprise check, please, beneath the piles of crap.
There were rustling sounds beneath the litter.
There were. So let's have Martuk surprise. Surprise is the little ooh, and he is surprised as beneath her you lift up some an old shield which is covered in leaves, and beneath the old shield
Uh-oh. Where'd he go?
is a further ooze.
Oh my
who's
God.
crept his way out from the pond, and a pseudopod reaches out for you. Oh,
Oh,
dear, sorry,
no.
Martuk, and attaches to your face.
Oh no.
The acid in his bile and ichor burns into your skin.
I turn around really quick, like, what the fuck was that?
That's the surprise round. Let's all roll initiative, please.
Oh, yeah, I got a call from my work. They want me to come back. They wanted me to come back this week. I was like, no. So I got to go back on Monday. So much fun. I'm looking so forward to it.
So it's going to be Grey Ooze number 2 is top of the round.
Not
No,
even
I
a
won't
little
roll
bit.
it. That's why. To roll it. That would be a bit naughty. So top of the round is Martuk, the Mad Rager.
I disengage and move at full speed towards the cave entrance.
Okay. do your move. That's fair enough. And determine you're done. Martuk comes barreling along the corridor with a blistered face and a rather shocked look. He hasn't got the eyebrows left. Arlenia, you see this?
More oozes! Quickly, let's get out of here. The undead aren't here.
More.
Sounds good to me. I'm running out, I guess.
Hey, very wise.
Yeah, because we could split the oozes. No, that wouldn't be smart. Splitting the oozes, I thought. Ew. Are we going to survive this one?
Check one thing with oozes. Okay, ooze number 2 slithers back beneath the leaves.
Slither. Where's my smooth snake? Nope. Gif. Slither.
So, can you change your action after you've declared intent?
Yes, you can. That's house rule that I've put in there. You get a -2 because you are indecisive, which I will put on you. It will last for a round.
All right, perfect. Is it possible to use the healing skill in combat?
Healing skill takes a full round. Yes, it is, but that is only the healing skill for staunching wounds when people are at -10. So you, if you're looking to heal hit points, I believe it takes longer. But I'm going to have a look because I don't know off the top of my head. Let's have a look.
She was contracted to watch over someone in the campaign. She
If the character
borrowed
has
the
one
message of
round
a
of
player
wounding, no, that's fine. So you can use it directly in there. So that's 1 round of wounding. Yeah, go on.
Front, they left the tower and went to the Paywall. Apparently, where my character's about to
Sadly
receive
not.
invitation for something.
Sadly not.
Very nice.
So you try and slap a face full of Burns cream on him as he goes past, but it doesn't catch the right areas, and his eyebrows remain blistered. Okay, end your turn, please. Unless you're moving somewhere else.
Return entry sounded
Nope,
like she was
that is-
suicidal, but secret.
man.
Very
Celeste.
nice. I like that.
Yeah, I hear something about ooze. I was like, oh, I'm out.
Fair enough. Grigor, you're trapped in the corner with the ooze. Are you still rooting through the leaves?
What do you mean I'm trapped in the corner?
Well, maybe it was a slightly leading question.
Alright, yeah, now I'm poking around for the odd gold coin or two. Yeah.
Okay. 6. That is 1 electrum piece. You can pop that straight on your inventory. You find a shiny electrum.
Very nice.
First treasures to be had. Ladies
Yay.
and gents. Ella. You notice that looking north there is a pair of burnt acid scorched boots.
Totally banged the guy with tentacles last night. Oh my
She's
god.
just going to move
Really?
ready to heal anyone who needs healing. She's not going to skedaddle out of the cave just yet. She's made of stern stuff, is Ella.
Good stuff. Got it?
Yeah, I'm just going to head towards entrance. Follow the leader, if you will.
Okay.
Which I'm glad I didn't drag my bag, because then I'd have to go back and get it.
That's the deal. Okay. She's off.
Tentacles!
Right, unless you are going to do anything else, the ooze cannot move quick enough to catch Grigor if he wanted to leave, and I see he's moving towards the entrance. Is that correct, Grigor?
Yes, it is.
Okay, so I'll unlock the tokens, and you can easily disembark from the cave. The oozes won't follow you. So, 1 owlbear defeated. 1 electrum piece won. 1 face burn. I think probably that is a success for the players. Let me bring up the main map.
How many holes? Jesus
Sorry,
Christ. Hey, Ralph.
Martin, it's in the description of the scroll. You should be able to click it and it should open it, I think.
Alright, thank you. I point to the one above us at the 11th.
Does Nemexia like tentacles?
I look at the two priests and ask if one could potentially heal my wounds before we head into this against these undead.
Ella has killed Martuk.
Excellent. Martuk takes the healing. That's brilliant. Just to let you know on that, I don't think it does appear in there actually, which is a bit annoying. It is a scroll containing Cure Light Wounds and Hold Person is what you have in your backpack, Martuk.
Emu.
Okay. One of the clerics said
Hi,
that they
Ralph.
cast a spell on.
Hey, buddy.
Yeah, Ella has put Cure Light Wounds onto Martuk and healed him for 4 points.
You mean yes? Oh, Nemexia can summon tentacles.
Use this better than I can. There's a cure on here, and we also have a spell called. You may know it.
Very
I don't
nice.
know what it does particularly, but if we are going to fight undead, there could be something controlling them that might work on.
Very good point, and Ella will put that into her backpack.
Zachariah likes
I'm gonna fill
tentacles.
that across.
Well, he's kinky, and people kink shame him, so he doesn't say it.
It doesn't actually say. She's chaotic good though, so one of the good ones.
So there you go. You've got a scroll of Cure Light Wounds, and Hold Person is in your character sheet. You just need to code that up. So I'm assuming you know how to do relatively simply with a single use, if you wish. Okay,
Yeah.
so I'm not going to put the players on the main map because I'll just be transferring tokens from one to the other. Where would you like to go by pointer? Which cave would you like to approach?
Well, I don't like kobolds.
The one that
Does that mean you want to avoid them or you want to kill them?
the one that's one up and to the left from us on the elevation ring there. Yes.
Ralph. You telling everyone hi? You say hi, Ralph? Yeah.
That one there.
Yes, sir.
Are we all happy with the request?
Okay.
I
Yep.
Fine with me.
Good.
Yep, that's all good.
Okay, let's. I'll just use the outside. You will
As
have
we're
to.
walking up there,
Oh my god.
Next time I come here to this cave.
Oh, Lord.
Let's see how Astadio is feeling about. She's really not up for it. She will hang back. She's not going to run off yet, but she doesn't really fancy being a guinea pig for your next adventure. She's not going to
He
go
knows how to woo
in
you.
at the front this time, seeing her friend melted. So this cave itself, this is a nice little cave. This is.
Hey,
It is
Ralphie.
again a natural cavern.
He knows how to
extends,
woo me.
towards
Oh.
the north.
He has the gay. The gays know how to woo.
Slowly approach. You're gonna check for the deadfalls again. And bring out the stonework trap, pit, moving walls, this kind of stuff.
Yeah, tell her just
Okay. Roll it in the tower for me, please, mate. You notice there are probably about half a dozen copper pieces, a couple of gold pieces, a few bits of broken weapon and armour scattered around the entrance to this cave.
Oh man, I'm so ready for
What is that?
vampire.
Oh,
the
Though.
map again.
So ready for
Yeah,
some
sorry.
vampire.
Is this the main map? Yeah. There you
It's gonna be today's. I think today's gonna be a great session.
go. Ways are you don't
Hopefully,
notice
no one dies.
any specific stonework issues, but there is something off about this cave. You can't work out what it is, but it feels strange.
Strange as in the stonework doesn't look completely natural, potentially.
No, strange as in strange. There's something prickling the sort of hairs on the back of your neck that it's just not right, officer.
I don't like this place. This might be it. Do you clerics feel anything? Your gods telling you anything? I take your silence as you don't know.
No, you don't. I don't know.
Is it dark in the cave?
It most certainly is.
Would I be able to poke my head around the corner of the opening and see with the infravision?
Yeah. Out to the left or out to the right? Or both?
Just without going in, I just want to poke my head in the entrance and
That's what you get.
Don't go too. Don't
I
go
give
too
her a
far
little
in.
nudge. Give
no,
her a
I
little
know
nudge. Just going a
I
bit further.
back in the
Infravision
first
won't
person.
work against the undead. Remember, they don't give off the heat signature.
I am clinging onto the wall at the side of the entrance. I am not moving.
Am I still indecisive here as well?
Okay.
That comes up later on, not the end. So,
Alrighty. Thank you, sir.
La
I'll look
la
at the
la
other party members and I'll say, I think we should have some torches
la 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 la. La 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 la. What did I miss?
Gregor feels a strange compulsion urging him to enter the cave.
Gregor enters. The ground is sandy, it crunches underfoot, but other than that, it is relatively peaceful and quiet.
I point to the
Strong odors.
Let's have a tracking roll.
Ooh.
Oh, very good. There is an overriding odour of what you probably only describe as the farmyard. It smells like farms in here.
What kind of farm?
Livestock rather than cornfield.
Right.
Also, on the floor there are some small. There are some animal spore, some creature spore. They're sort of. It looks like stools of some kind. Very dark, black, hard, sort of pebbly excrement.
I'm gonna go ahead and fire up a torch.
Okay.
Using
See,
a
look,
small shield, will I be able to hold that in my left hand with my small shield, or would I have to put my shield up?
Yeah, let's put your shield up. Yeah. Which I can do.
Has anyone ever played Path of Exile? I had a buddy of mine keep trying to get me to play.
Still lurking by the entrance.
I'll whisper over to Grigor and say, what do you see?
What do you help I see, mate?
Are there any fresh tracks?
I kick the sand a little. I think the sand should reveal some sort of track. Can I make another tracking roll?
Go for it, mate. There are some large humanoid tracks. In fact, look like human feet, but very large. Probably twice as large, at least, as the largest man you've seen.
I was going to ask, but he took off.
And he's off.
I don't like this. I'm looking at the other.
Play who? What? No? What? We'll have to get some
I
cock.
like this. I like the cautious nervousness that this is instilling. Excellent.
We have to get some cock going. I motion for the elf to come on, come on.
Okay, I would like Celise and Grigor to make a wisdom check, please. You can do it straight into the chat.
You love cock?
Do. In fact, Grigor can have a tracking roll instead of a wisdom check for this.
Oh, sorry.
Hashtag sorry, not sorry.
I have a question.
Far away.
I have a skill called.
Did you finish your
Yes.
character?
Any disturbance in the area? Would that be of benefit?
Did you finish your Sunday morning character yet? Can we start this week?
Excellent. Alenia and Grigor both here.
Yeah.
There's a sort of very quiet, but from where you are, very audible chittering and hooting.
Yeah.
From this cave up here.
And I also need a picture for
Grigor. You will recognise with your
Felicia.
That was success by 7.
the
exactly
Saturday
what that is. It
afternoon
sounds
one.
like those cave beasts that are known as sturges. Blood-sucking birds.
Okay.
Those things.
Yeah, so finish that, and then character for Felicia and for your 7. It's no worries. I just want to get everybody plugged in.
Come back.
Which I need to work on my level 12. Which I'll probably play for the charity. I'll probably play a life cleric.
Up the main channel.
Seeing as that's what I did in the military, so
We'll let the Sturges ambush us when we're fleeing in terror.
sucky.
Wow.
Okay, I want dexterity rolls from all of those of you that are passing that entrance to enable you to do it sneakily quiet. You don't have to be desperately quiet, but just I need a success. Oh, Celise.
Oh no! Oh, I succeeded!
Until Celise steps on a dry twig and there is a snap.
I succeeded with an 8 with the fucking 15.
Let's open the cave up because it'll be easier from there. Right,
no.
so there's the Sturge Cave.
Oh no!
The main cave.
Oh. Crossfire, boys.
Okay, let's roll some initiative, please. I will open up the It's Sturge heavy environment.
Oh,
They are
no.
starving. You can see
Oh,
those scrawny things.
fuck.
I don't get a great deal of food.
Do they have tentacles?
No, they have proboscis.
More like professional babysitter from the jarheads. You are 100% correct there, Bone Shooter.
Yeah, blood suckers.
There we are. Morning, Omen. How are you, mate? 'Cause, you must have finished the day now, haven't you? Normally you're here when it's you're going to getting up.
Actually, I'm just getting ready for work again.
Oh, always working, you.
Yeah, I have an odd schedule. It's like 4 o'clock to 11 in the morning and 7 o'clock to 11 in the evening.
Oh.
Yeah. That could do
Don't,
one.
don't mind me though, I'm just listening. Here, I'll mute myself.
Just slithering.
Okay. Right.
I'm not
So-
sure what I rolled that.
Because that guy who was just talking lives in India. Like, literally lives in India.
Doesn't look like I used my weapon. I was
Song requests,
Who did
I
that?
don't have
Martin,
those turned on, I don't think. I can double check.
No, so you will have to
Yes,
just false
Mark.
roll.
I don't
False
think
re-roll
so.
it with the alt, hold the alt button in.
Because
You'd re-roll
I don't
it.
think so, because mainly people never request things. Let me double check here for you.
There we are.
I was
Okay.
wondering what was going on.
I
Excellent.
reckon.
Go.
No, ignore me. I'm wrong.
Excellent. Well, this is a decent enough time to start. So the Sturge number 10, Sturge number 10, they are, I think, as it stands, they're going to flock around Celise, and she's the one who's made the noise. So it flaps towards you, Celise, trying to poke at you with its proboscis.
Nice knowing y'all.
That Sturge misses. This Sturge will come around the corner and it sees Carlin, Ella, and Irenia. Let's 1, 2.
No.
Carlin, go down to left. Irenia
Yes.
saddling Sturge.
Sweet.
Flaps towards you. Must like the taste of Wizard. That one is a hit, I'm afraid. You are wounded, and it sticks in you. And it will continue to do damage all the time that it is attacked until somebody kills it off.
I haven't
Sturge
played.
number 2. This is actually quite a nasty encounter for first levels. This is one of the tougher caves, just to let you know.
I haven't played with it. So Kim, if you actually know how to turn this shit on, let me know and I can pop it up because I got Streamlabs
number 11.
or Stream Elements.
I think we'll probably flap in to attack Carlin with its ravenous beak.
No!
Missed. Okay. First of you guys. Celeste, your turn.
Alright. Gonna swap out number 10.
See, if I had, if I had one of my mods know how to turn that shit on,
Nope. Still flopping the same one.
I do believe some mods can do that, can't they? Kimberly.
That's more like it. You skewer it with the stiletto. There's number 13 will flap round. Probably 1 to 4. He's going to attack a Grigor. Yeah, he's going to go in for Grigor, I'm afraid. Who's already taken a couple of nasty blows at this. Oh, blimey, they're good today. Apologies. And a couple of points of damage, but a Sturge sticking in you.
No.
Ilenia.
So, will firing a ranged weapon, does it do disadvantage in this one?
Dashboard.
It does. Let me put 4 hit points back on you because really that should have happened. I don't know if that happens round to round. I think it's per round, not per your round, but we'll play around with that. Yes, so you're firing a ranged combat. If you're in combat, you're going to take a -4, I think. It's hard. You can't
D20.
really hit
Yeah,
sling.
Kim, you have mod in there.
Really swing into the slinging, attacking the thing that's embedded in your flesh. So you got.
I think you need to have it on the OBS.
Yeah.
I mean, I do have a browser source. I can set that shit up right quick. Damn it, Carlin's still alive. Yes, Carlin is still alive. Hi, James. Good morning, James.
It's
How are
going
you
to be
doing?
easy to hit because it's sticking in your flesh. Or you can magic missile it.
What happens if I switch weapons from what I rolled initiative?
You get an indecisive.
Good.
So I can, if you want to do that, I can do that.
But with a magic missile, you.
How is my pony doing?
You wouldn't, correct?
No, but I would think I would need to get up closer to have 5 targets because I don't want to waste it on just one.
You only get 1. In 2nd edition, it's nowhere near as effective. However, I think I will rule that if you are switching weapon to a spell, that is impossible.
You have a
need to declare the
pony
spell
too?
at
Cool,
the
maybe
beginning
she
of
can be
the round,
friends. Well, no. My flutter shot. Anyways,
What about
I'm surprised you're not playing this. Because it's what, 6 a.m. or 11 a.m. there?
5 enemies? Is that like a level thing?
I literally woke up
So
at
you
2 in the
get one magic
morning.
missile every 3rd level, I think, if I recall.
I literally woke up at 2 a.m. so I
as
could
first
play
level,
this.
You get 1 magic missile.
Gotcha.
And I would need you to do that next round because it's a spell that needs a declaration.
Okay.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm just gonna do the.
Probably wise.
Oh,
Give it a
no.
smack.
You need a media request and the stream illness overlay to put the browser source in your OBS.
And that is going.
I use slabs.
That's going to be a hit.
Look at the wizard go.
We've had some quite effective hand-to-hand wizards over the last couple of days. And damage is a small creature, so it just gets the standard top box.
Overlay.
It's just got 1 on the.
Oh, damn, only 1 point of damage. They're not desperately tough Sturges either, but they need a little bit more than that. Okay, end your turn, please. This could be getting nasty. Sturge number 9.
No, it's not going to get
I think they
nasty.
do actually do damage on your turn, so I think I might have saved you there. But let's Let's be nice.
Make an overlay thing
Okay,
in
that one
slabs
flies
and
for
just
about
add the browser source. Oh,
Go on, all
so
good.
yeah, I can just add a
Right, so
browser
that one
source
fly
and
up to
slabs,
Nibble at Ella.
right? So I can just add a browser source from slabs and
Blimey, that's a hit as well.
throw it in.
2 points of damage and a blood drain.
If I make the overlay, oh no, I guess I'd
This
have
one
to
there
put the
will
browser source, wouldn't I?
Fly in and nibble at our man Martuk. That's a miss. And finally, Sturge number 12 will move in there. He's probably not going to get in, I don't think.
All right. I have the sling readied. I am going to give it a good old shot at the one that is on our wizard friend over here.
Okay. Let's prime those other ones up as well.
Widget and stream elements. So we give you the browser. Stream elements, widgets.
That's a miss, I'm afraid.
Slings only get 1 attack per turn, if I'm not mistaken, right?
I don't know off the top of my head. I think it is only one.
per one.
There we go, thank you.
Oh, right.
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 This is your chance to shine, Carlin. Or run off.
So I don't have any attached to me correctly. Is that right? Can I disengage and move like the fuck over there?
Yeah, you don't really need to disengage from Sturges, I don't think, because they don't really threaten anything. They flap around. They're only the size of a football, so I think you can just move if you so wish.
Okay, 10.
And obviously, if you've got one stuck in you, you can move because it's stuck in you. It comes with you.
10, 20. Oop. That's 30. Yeah, and then I can't do it. Can I take an action? I can't remember.
Yeah, it's only 30. That's a move, so you can have one shot.
Alright, we will take it onto Sturge 7. No, Sturge 8, because our good friend doesn't. Our mage friend doesn't look better. Oh, shit.
Yeah.
It's not going to matter, because I'm going to miss anyways.
That's a mess up. Estadio, what's she doing? She's not up for going first, but she's still with you.
Yeah, she will let loose. Oh, I can't pull up her character sheet. Yeah, she'll let loose a couple arrows onto Sturge, either Sturge 7 or 8, whichever one she can see.
Can I just say, don't prone enemies, do you get them a disadvantage when you're attacking a prone enemy with a ranged weapon?
Not in.
Not into it.
I don't think so in 2E, but.
Look, I've got it in here. Hang on.
I think it's a small penalty.
Stream
I think it's probably worth
elements.
taking a second to look it up.
How do
This
you
could get a little bit nasty.
How do you do that, Kim? And I'll do that because
Could be. I warned y'all about the sturgeon.
what are mods for, right? Yeah, tell me. How do you edit manager in Stream Elements? Play fourth. Thank you for the host. I appreciate that. We're playing some good old 2E here. Now we're trying to figure out something about these damn Sturges. Otherwise, they're gonna kill us.
I'm just,
If the
wait, I can't find it off the top of my head, I'm afraid.
If the defender is stunned or prone, it looks like a +4, but that's just in combat modifiers, and it
Okay.
doesn't say melee or ranged.
Well, I imagine it would be across the board. I've put the prone effect on them, but it doesn't look like the prone effect has actually got a armor class to it, so you can just add a 4 to that. So if you who was shooting
Carlin.
Stumble Duck +4 is +5 is 16. 16's going to hit it because you only missed. Oh, hang on. So let me just check the Sturge's armor class. Yeah, you get a +4. So that would have hit. You can do some damage.
Cool. I actually hit something for once.
Anything that's got that little downward arrow, it's not coded, so you just need to add 4. Excellent. 1 point of damage.
Oh my god.
Okay. Thanks, Dan. Well done. Let's attack with She'll have a ping at that one as well. That's a hit.
Of course, she can hit.
Okay, the Sturge on Ionia is dead. It
Of
slumps and
course.
stops draining your blood.
Give me a
That's
few.
good
You know,
news.
if I did, you may run your fucking
She
stream for you
also-
too.
Yeah, that is good news.
JK.
She also has a go at Sturge 7.
I mean, if you can get some
Oh!
more followers for me and shit,
She
you know.
is on fire. And,
And
Sturge
thank-
7 drops and hangs limply while impaling.
And
our
thank you
friend
for
Ellie.
the follow,
That,
Thrilling
from you as well.
Deathuel.
And Martuk.
Yeah, it's generally Derek doing all this shit for me. All I do is all I do is stream. This is what I mod people for, so y'all can do this shit for me.
That missed, I'm afraid, mate.
So Ella is going to see that Elenia seems to be in a bad way, so she's going to reach over, touch her, and cure wounds on Ella. And brings her back up to health.
Very nice.
Sounds good to me.
Please see my action there with my move. That's what I'm doing.
Okay. Alright. Did you move?
I did not. All I did
No,
was
okay.
one that's directly in front of me. That's what I'm saying.
I
I'm
give
not
people
doing
subs
that.
to make everyone's
Essentially,
lives more
I'm just using
difficult
my
with more
control.
random. Yeah, so I was talking to Azil yesterday, and he never gave me any
Sturge
ideas.
number 5 is gonna lie in
Since people have like a shit ton of points,
at,
I'm thinking about
Ethel,
adding
I'm
a couple
afraid.
more things on
Sure.
there that are
Let's see if they
cost
can
a little bit
continue
more,
their
like
run of good. Fuck.
some like 5,000 and 8,000 points.
And that's another one. And you get poked.
I'm thinking about doing
Let's
that.
put the downward arrow on that to remind us that he is currently impaled in the elf. Let's see where he goes. 1 to 3 north. Here he comes south. And the
All right, so
Sturge number 1, same again.
I'm gonna pop this out into a different
He heads
window.
north.
All right, so this stream
Sturge number
elements.
3 is a target-rich environment. He can go for 1,
Top
2,
left,
3,
there's
4.
a
Start with
V.
Gregor. 1, 2. That's Celise, I'm afraid. He moves in towards Celise and tries to stab her with his proboscis. And finally, one of them rolls a bit rubbish. Gregor takes some damage from the drinking of the blood, but is still up and running. Right,
What?
you'll go, mate.
All right, settings. We'll say channel B. Channels manage, add channels.
You get a second attack with your offhand weapon.
Awful.
No penalty. Let's hope that's a bit more
Oh,
impressive.
select from. All right, so invite new manager,
That's more like it.
bot supervisor, editor, or full control.
And you slice the Sturge in 2. Well done. And that is the end of round number 1. Let's have some initiative from you, ladies and gents.
Make sure you select which abilities you want that manager to have.
Temporary point selected by the caster. Okay. Oh God.
It is spells tend to have a slightly longer range
All right.
anyway. That's fine. So
Then
let's go from the top of the
generate-
round. Sturge number 6
So copy it and send it to you.
continues to attack the dwarf. I
Whisper.
think you get to -1 because you're waving a torch at him. Okay, that's fine.
I just sent you a message in
Sturge
Twitch
number 5
because you never answer my Discord
Drain
messages.
blood.
You never
So
answer my
he doesn't
Discord
act this round?
messages, so I'll send you a message in Twitch.
Celise.
instead. Fucker.
Alright. Go skewer one.
Fucking Sturges.
About time with that one.
Excellent.
James Dame's playing in here too.
And a point of damage, but you get some decent addition, so that is a good shot. Sturge number 5 drops. Well done.
Yep. That one's stuck on my name right
Yes.
here now. Skewered.
Message in chat. I went to sleep.
Now I'm going to
Oh, alright, fine. You would. You wish.
Oh!
Yeah, you saw James.
Splat. Another one bites the dust. Starting to get the better of these guys now. Okay, edge turn, please, Alex. Thanks. Right. Okay. 1, 2. 1, 2, Colin. 3, 4, Ella. 5, 6, Alenia. 7, 8. The elf mercenary. Flies across through the corridor. Likes the look.
Bloody
of
hell!
the meat of that gnome.
How the hell could that see me? Fucker.
And
You got a
slips
long
by.
snarls.
Yeah.
Snarl you.
And it dive bombs you.
Bloody hell.
Sticking in. Black.
This is second edition. You think things have vision? That's okay.
Ah, don't worry. You just scamper across that area. They know where you are. They can smell you.
I do. They probably smell the turnip ale. They probably smell the ale or the fish.
Or the cat. Or the other weird one.
Yeah.
Unless you've got in your character sheet.
Yeah. Oh, the ginger cats. At least it's not 9,000 pigeons.
It's all
Yeah,
the
don't
pickles.
start me on the pigeons.
We heard about the 9,000 pigeon.
What is wrong, people? Right. Ilenia, you have a sturge you plucked out of your flesh.
Squark. Shut up, James.
Still in the target-rich environment.
Prick.
isn't it?
You should just wait. Tune in on Sunday morning game.
Yeah,
Tune in and watch that.
Sturge 5.
I got
Okay,
something ready for Danny.
Over Sturge 5. Sturge 5 gets no save.
I got something ready for Danny. Mr. Prick to you. Mr. Prick to you.
Blam! You blow a big lump out of it, but Sturge 5 is still going.
Kimberly, did you get
Just
that
about,
message?
but not for much longer. Well done. Do you want to move as well? You can move.
Yeah, I'm gonna use my movement just to back.
Okay. Pop your token where you wish.
Oh, is that not working?
Stage number 1, Grigor looks like
Oh, why isn't it
target
working?
for that.
Oh, you know why? Because I got
that's a
the
Stage
one-shot
number 2
shit.
is nibbling at Celise.
Why?
Misses
So why
A
doesn't it
slap and make
working?
it spin.
is a bit rubbish.
That's weird. Did you guys hear that?
Sturge number 11 is again
Um,
in a target environment. It's got 3 options.
Video play as well,
top
or
to bottom.
just
And
music.
That's going to be Ellie. Oh, and that's another hit, I'm afraid. It stabs you, and will start to drain blood in your round.
refresh the source. Oh yeah, that might work.
Okay.
I'm also using a different.
And Sturge number
I'm also
9, I
using
think
the
it's gonna
other
have to go
side.
for the elf, who has been pelting it, and that's a miss. Okay, that was all the monsters from that run. Martuk the Mad.
Browser.
He charges in, waving his torch
Configure.
around. Splat. Another one connects. How many we left with?
Settings.
We are now left with
Copy.
7.
And I'm using my battle axe for a second attack since I'm specialized with it.
Paste. Thank you for the follow area, though, Darth. Welcome.
That's good news. Okay. Ella.
Nope.
As
Well-
the Sturge drains some more blood out of you.
Nope.
Yeah. As it's
Wait, I
stuck
guess
in
I could turn the
I
sound up
used
too.
Crossbow I was going to use. So what penalty will I have to use for now trying to smack it with my mace instead?
And there's -2.
Let's see.
You do get a +4. Because of the problem.
Surprise.
Either with that, I'm afraid.
Motherfucker.
No, I don't think she's ever managed to hit anything with her mace.
It's
Edit
hard work
panels.
when you can't carry a great deal. It's probably only a little
Configure.
mace as well. 1 to 6. 1, 2,
Settings.
it's going to be the dwarf. 3, 4. That's going to fly in and nibble at Celise. Missed.
Oop.
And
Okay, so
Grigor
that
has
one works.
drained of blood. This is where the the house rules come in. Go on.
What did,
My test
I
alert worked.
killed the guy that was drinking my blood.
That is a very good point. You should have removed that effect. That is Gareth's mistake. I will apologise profusely, and I might even give you a hit point back. How many was it? It was one.
Then
one.
browser source.
Yeah, let's not over-egg the pudding.
Paste.
Sorry, Dan, you'll go, mate. It's all looking rosy.
Custom done. And edit.
And
Take it
second one.
up.
Yes!
Play.
Double damage on that Sturge is going to wipe it clean out. So, smash. Excellent. Estadiel will be next.
Refresh that.
Estadiel is using a longsword on the Sturge that is in combat with that, and that's a hit.
Nope. Still not working.
Sturge, I
Motherfucker.
imagine, splatted? No, not quite enough.
Wait, why did it
That's
change?
got some hit points.
You prick.
Aha, so Carlin is drained of a point of damage.
Oh. And is this thing prone?
This thing is prone.
Yeah, so
Draining you.
I will.
You get +4.
Okay, well I'm gonna, because I have an arrow. I'm assuming I can't really shoot it. If I try to get it with my, like, drop the bow and pull out my dagger, can I, like, kind of, like, try and stick it, like, the dagger underneath the mouth and, like, pry it loose?
You can. That'll still be an attack. If you win, you can remove it from your body. I think that will be a maneuver. So you won't do damage to it, but you will detach it and you won't take further damage.
Alright, so is that -2? Oops, I didn't even have the bugger targeted. Oh, -1. -1 isn't going to hit.
No, it's not. Even with a +4, it's not. So efforts go after you end your turn. Unless you want to move, you can sort of scuttle around with them.
I'll move 10 feet closer.
Okay. Effort is being drained slowly of blood.
Yeah, so looking around, seeing that everyone is in melee combat and my spell is not going to do too much good, I'm going to drop that spell. I will take the indecisive and I will pull out my warhammer and hit this Sturge that is upon me.
Okay.
Pull out my warhammer. This is at a +4 because it's counted as prone, right?
Yeah, anything that's got a arrow downwards pointing to it will have a -4 to it, or a +4 to self.
Oh no!
And is as a slipped. Slipped is actually a -2 to armor class, not -2. I'm going to need to change that table. Apologies. Balance effect that does that. So end of that round. Into round number 3.
Feed me!
No, because I use the engorgy points. I don't use those loyalty points.
Arlenia, who's alert, can you roll a wisdom, actually, and Carlin? Can you either roll a wisdom check, or for you, Arlenia, you can roll an alertness check, please?
Wow.
Just when you don't need a 20 failure. Okay, that's good news, thank you. So,
Oh, that was fun.
all those wasted good rolls. Okay, I just need a initiative from you, Carlin, and we can go stop the
Oh,
round.
right, sorry.
That's all, mate. Righto. Sturge number 4 is draining blood. Sturge number 11 is draining blood. Celise.
Alright, going after number 2, which is stiletto.
Ah, balls. Did that work? Because I don't have my sounds turned up, so it probably won't
It
work for
goes
me.
down.
I probably won't hear it.
I
Down
turn
he
around,
goes.
stab the other one with my rapier. Oops, wrong dice.
Feed
Feed me! Feed me! Feed me!
It was a miss. Which I'm
Yeah,
about to
take that damage off because I missed. Because I accidentally damaged instead of attacking.
Now, what the fuck? I changed that shit to 10 seconds. So I know it ain't working now, you son of a bitch.
Okay.
10.
Click through your round. Effort. Bleeding again, but only another point.
Oh, and I will Warhammer at this guy again.
Give him a slap.
Help.
+4.
No, I don't need help. I mean, I do need help, but...
God dang it, that was the wrong.
Sound, save settings, settings
alley-oops.
saved.
Well, I'll tell you what, roll the attack, see if it
Activate.
activates. Do the damage. Yay! Splat! That saves me turning it off. You crunch it
Slabs.
off your body and it drops.
Browser
motions to the ground.
source.
Let's take that damage over time effect off you. Otherwise I'll end up inadvertently killing you.
You
like I
know,
did.
I'm gonna add a new source.
Okay, you can have a move if you like. Aha, right. I see Grior is moving
Browser source.
into combat with the final Sturge.
Add a new source
In that
instead.
area.
Sounds. Add source. Paste.
Yes.
Done.
Strikes again.
Now let's see if that works
That's
now.
more like it. He sort of almost faints with the first one, doesn't he?
Yes.
That.
What the hell?
Nope, still doesn't work. Motherfucker.
Some of they're
Oh,
more
pissed me
random
off.
ones, so some of them are a bit tougher than the others. Maybe they're bigger ones and they get to feed more often. They do look quite scrawny, a lot of these Sturges.
What the hell? What the hell? What?
Yeah, if that's you done, click your intern and we'll move on to Ella.
So Ella's going to flail at the Sturge that's stuck in her.
What the hell? Shut up, fucker.
Oh, good.
Prat.
+4 to hit. I've got every.
Hopefully your
you're gonna have to connect one of these days.
hopefully your walking stick doesn't break this Saturday.
Hey!
Finally.
What?
Is he playing Ivor?
Blat. Come on, what? That's that. That's you done. You can move if you like. You don't have to. Irenia. Spinning up her sling.
I am. No, I.
I didn't threaten.
Oh, okay.
And then I was gonna move.
I did not threaten
He's
to
not
attack your
targeting the one
PC.
that's-
All I
he's
said was that would
targeting
suck
the one that's
if your walking stick
Yeah,
broke.
That one.
All I said.
Or that one.
And you know I wouldn't do that.
That's right. You
However,
targeting the
I
one that's
will
next to Carlin, that's all.
write a
Fine if you want to say.
character just to mess with Danny. Because he wrote Seaman Stains for me. Fucker.
Control and click.
Make a very bad BB.
There we go.
Yeah, that is
You're
true.
going to roll that with a double click straight off your character sheet.
What?
Hey! That's
That
two
is
crits!
2 criticals for that wizard, yes.
I am playing his great grandmother right now.
And that was without the pluses, so well done.
Prat.
And another Sturge bites the dust.
Yay.
Luck is definitely on my side today.
That's good news. It's worth staying up for, those 20s. Okay, if you want to move, you can move. I know you have done your little move, haven't you? So end your turn with the down button on the bottom left.
Yeah, exactly.
And
Oh.
Carlin. Right, so Carlin has been drained of blood, so your hit points are through. Your luck and your general scratches and cuts and bruises are gone. So you have 0 hit points. You need to make, according to the house rules, a constitution check to stay conscious. Which you do. So you stay conscious. You do, however, receive a wound, which will apply a malus to you until all your hit points are healed.
Right.
Okay, you can act now normally.
Someone try and stick this dagger inside of the eye of this fucker. We don't have rerolls, damn.
Stop rolling like shit, Chad.
Welcome to me and this game or this session. Like, holy shit!
Okay, it is not. It is. I'll tell you what. The morale of most of these monsters has been quite impressive so far. They're not cowardly, to say the least. 1, 2. It's the top. 3, 4, 5, 6. That's going to be effort.
Like, Jesus, I can't hit shit.
Okay, and from
Shut up,
around
James.
the corner,
Shut up,
you
James.
hear a bellowing, which you didn't hear last round.
At least we got a healer this time.
Charging into then is a large bull-headed beast with a big axe.
I'm gonna die.
And it snorts and bellows at you this round, preparing to charge.
Yeah, I'm gonna die.
Oh shit.
Bartuk.
Motherfucker. Like, I don't think I've hit anything this session. Last night I hit, what, 2 times? Like, Jesus.
And afraid not. Unless you want to attack this round. You can move.
That's what I'm trying to do.
Okay, that's right. Okay, I think the elf is going to ping a couple of longbow arrows at the one that's attached to the gnome. That's a hit, but only 1 point of damage. There's another hit. No, I'm afraid that's a miss. Has to stand still because you used both weapons. Okay, let's have initiative from you, please. And the Minotaur is slow.
It's a Minotaur. Oh, no.
Yeah, not known for their...
No, but he still moves faster than me.
And it probably moves faster than Ella as well. Okay, just hire Lenia when she's ready. Hello, Ilenia.
My bad, zoned out. Sorry.
That's right. Just need an initiative for you.
But what is the range on this link?
What real followers?
If you click on the little shield to the far right, it'll tell you the stats about it.
Yeah, I tried that. It doesn't say.
All right.
It actually doesn't. Just, it hasn't been doing that. A couple of them.
Try on your stone or your bullet and see
If you
it
look
gives you the...
on the... Doesn't there either. There are a couple of missing bits that I've reported to Celestian, so I think this might be one of the ones that he's done, but hasn't hit the update yet. But I think you are in range for that, to be honest. A sling can go a reasonable distance. It's 55 feet. I think that will be normal range. Just because.
Oh, checking the thingy.
Okay, sounds good.
Alright, mate. Hold on. Colin. Let's make sure that. I think you're still being bled on. Okay, you're now -5. I don't think in this situation I need to apply separate wounds because it's all one wound, but you're being drained of blood. So you don't need to make another con check. At the moment, you may act. Oh dear.
I will.
You know you get +4 on that.
Oh, do I? Oh, I do. So 12.
And that would have hit.
Cool.
You hit armor class 12 +4 would have hit it. Because it's prone. And it's not dead.
Can I move my full 30 or just?
Yeah, it's coming with you, but yeah. I thought you were
no, I'm just trying to, and then yell out, "I need healing! I'm about to die! Please help!"
You need to move somewhere where other people can attack it.
So number 12 is it's absolutely brave as you like, isn't going anywhere. Let's see which one. D4 from top left.
That's 3.
Do you know what that means? Oh, joy of joys, he misses. Celeste.
Of course, I'm going to skewer it. Nope.
Another miss.
I'm gonna
If I specify,
die.
I can use 2 attacks without one weapon, right?
Yeah.
Oh, and I can't staunch my wounds
Can I
either.
still
No.
use my offhand? Or
I
does
don't
that
think.
Are you what you specialise with?
Oh my
specify with the
god.
rapier?
Yeah, so you can yes.
I'm gonna
I was reading it up
die.
today. If you got 2 weapon fighting and you're
No.
a specialist with it, you don't get 2 every other round. You only get 1 extra, but that can be your extra again. Splat. Excellent.
Now that one's stuck on my name. I got 3 stuck on my rapier now.
Like kebabs.
Hey, Garrett, got a quick question actually now that I think about this.
Come on,
So last round, I didn't take the +4 with the prone Sturge. And
Yeah, he did. He added it.
Did he?
Yeah, I added it in. You hit.
No, I'm saying the one before.
Correct, but you rolled a 6, I think, and you was at -5 or something. Yeah, I think you actually rolled a -1, so it would have missed anyway.
Okay, never mind. I thought it was sooner.
I'm pretty sure that was. I mean, you can if you go back and show me where it is, then I'll have a look at it.
Yeah.
Yeah, Gregor.
Because I don't want to die. Carlin.
No, that's someone else.
That's not me.
That was me.
Yeah. Okay. All right, Gregor.
Yeah, I'm looking. Actually,
good move.
yeah, there it is, right there.
Yeah, that's the first one. That sets it up. You're like a boxer with the jab and the big hook. Oh dear. Oh dear. Not so good. Okay.
Reflex +3.
Got a monitor all to yourself. Oh
Yeah.
no, you're stepping right.
Yeah, I'm going nowhere.
Yeah.
I don't think I can hit the Sturge either, namely. I'm going to attempt to use my.
Yeah, so that would have hit.
On Carlin.
Okay.
And also, I did just scroll back up. That I rolled an 11 that last round. Without the +4. Without the +4.
Okay, do your damage.
Oh, he's immediately failed with that healing skill. Anyway.
That fails the healing skill. I know how much you took last round as well because you were on 0. So if you do your damage on it, it is dead. I can bump Carlin back up. You didn't lose quite so much blood that round. But you aren't on minus, you're still on 0.
Right. Top to stop. Monkey weighs 3, 2, and 1 and cock. Got his side he lives. The sad. No, it's not the sad. It's
the effects around.
I just showed him it was true.
Still wounded, still bleeding, not proboscis. Excellent.
Right.
Ellie is missed, sadly. And is going to make a morale check at this point because that is a scary thing. And no, doesn't fancy that at all, I'm afraid. Takes her leave and hops behind.
I mean, I'm still dying. I'm just not.
She will attempt
fully
to
dead.
ping 1 shot in, I think.
Oh, he did heal me, so that's cool. All right, so I'm not dying. But Kim, did you get that? Was it working? No, I don't think so.
But it sails through and it sticks in the Minotaur's shoulder, who is not best pleased.
Paste.
Before I move, that Sturge is dead, correct?
I've just dropped him.
Extension.
He is gone.
I'm gonna move to here, and I'm gonna hold my attacks with my battle axe.
It's not sad.
See if this Minotaur gets within striking range.
End your round then, please. Okay. He's not that bright, to be honest. So I think on a
Is his name James?
1 to 4, he's going to charge into the party. On a 5 and a 6 in his check release. On a 7 or 8, he's going to back into his cave. He's going to charge. Let's see who he charges.
Me.
Go to the wizard. 2, 3, there's only really 2 of you we can see from the penny. So there's only been 2 of you can see. 3 of you. So he could charge past you all if you let him charge past you and attack the mercenary. So 1, 2, it's going to be the wizard. 3, 4, it's going to be Ella. 5, 6, it'll be the mercenary. Ella. Ellie.
Yeah,
Ella.
not me.
Sorry.
What?
He's going to swing his battle axe at you first.
Is it out of range?
Pratt.
Am I ready to attack?
It is, because it's not in your Oh no, you know what? Go on, I'll let you have a whack. That is a hit, I'm afraid, Ella.
How's he going to send a godhood if I don't
That
survive?
is a solid blow. You are down to -1. I need you to make a Constitution check.
See, if I don't survive, then Parkram just disappears into dust.
Do I only get 1 attack, even though I
Yes.
have 2 this round?
Yeah, on it. You only ever get 1 attack if you are using an attack of opportunity in inverted commas, same as if something's running away, it runs past you. Yeah, so it's you slice and miss, and he slams in with his battle axe. I should have really used the horns there, but I'm not feeling that cruel. So that brings Ella, drives her back against the wall.
He's not feeling that cruel. You heard him.
Gash, and you are bleeding. However, you are not unconscious. So it is Arlenia's go.
You heard him say it. He's not that cruel. The damn parrot. I know. And, you know, the man who gave me that damn parrot is in this game.
And that is going to be a hit. I'll tell you what. Very effective with that sling.
Jesus, she really is.
Apparently, is it going to be the 1d4 or the 1d6?
It's going to be the D6. It's a big beast.
This is named James.
Excellent work.
Look
As
at
Peaches flies onto the captain's shoulder.
Let's just apply that to the monitor.
This
Okay.
is the best wizard I've ever seen.
I'm gonna
She's
back up.
absolutely lethal, isn't she? And she coolly takes a step back, pelting Minotaurs with a sling. End your turn as a foot is up next.
Old man.
All right, I have this bless spell ready. I am going to prepare. I'm going to let this bless spell go. Who is in melee range with this Minotaur? That is what I need.
It's just going to be Ella, although Carlin is near. She's not actually in combat with it, so she's sort of crumpled against the back wall. At the
Stinky
moment.
head, stinky head.
Got-
Stinky
got
head!
breath.
Oh.
Alright, then I will drop it basically right on top of me and hit everybody in a 60-foot range with bless.
Arkadoc.
Does that include myself as well?
Yeah. Yeah, it was used to. I think it does.
Stinky head.
It does tonight.
Perfect.
Okay. You feel buoyed by the power of effort's nondescript god that we haven't worked out. But he is obviously listening. End of the round. We are coming up. We've got 20 minutes left. The allotted time. I think we can finish this and loot the cavern, what remains of these 2 locations. Get back to town, and whoever survives gets a share.
Damn, still not
Okay,
working.
Right. Initiative
Bloody hell.
clears. Let's see how the sort's doing. Fear's feeling particularly quick. He's going to go
Oh,
bitey bite this
wrong
round.
one. I should have fucking disengaged with my dagger from my
Stupid, excuse me.
Great Britain and not to be
Nice.
used by Yanks.
He's
Motherfucker.
quick.
So I married a Brit. So
So just
by
lead
definition,
Initiative.
I could be a Brit. I mean, the kids have dual
Nice.
citizenship.
Yeah, you rolled the attack.
Well, shit.
Oh yeah.
It happens.
Yeah, I just did it myself. It's
It's okay,
easy
James.
done. Smashing. Okay.
Danny makes weak tea.
Mickey the Minotaur. He isn't that bright, to be honest.
Just
he
not
is
me.
Going to let's see. He doesn't like dwarfs. He doesn't like Grigor. So
He likes gnomes, though.
1 to 4 Grigor, 5 to 8 Martuk, 9 and 10 Stumbleduck, and the other little one who's sort of bashed down. So Grigor,
Haha,
I'm afraid,
not me.
he
Shut up,
rushes in
James.
with a pair of horns.
The
Let's have a look.
fuck?
He goes with a horn. Gore number 1 is a miss. No, it's a hit.
Good
Blimey.
night, Gregor.
Oh. Oh.
Is impaled upon the horn. I'll have a con roll from you, please,
Just-
buddy.
My pony.
And that succeeds. You take a wound, but you are still conscious.
Interesting.
And as you're impaled upon the horn, I think he's going to use the other horn on the dwarf. That's a hit.
Ralph. Get out of there.
And do we get by
My pony.
2?
My pony.
No, he just gets 2 horns. So
It's
horn,
my-
horn, and his
my
go is
pony.
over. Come on, finish this sod off. Right.
My pony.
So, if you said I retain consciousness,
Ralph.
You do.
Ralph.
does that mean I can attack him?
You do. Yeah.
Ralph.
Yeah.
Can you
I
remove unconscious?
He's looking at me right now.
will reword it to bleeding because you still have the same effect. You still lose a hit point around.
Saints Dementor. Thank you for the follow. I just noticed it. Sorry.
If unconscious would make
It
me,
does. All it does is
able to
damage
attack.
every round. Yeah, that's
good.
fine.
Fucking hell,
But you got
man.
the bless. That should cancel it out, and the wound. Come on, Grigor. Finish this.
Get
one.
him. Yes. Oh, he missed.
Cow. First one. He's lined him up.
Yes.
Oh, no.
Grigor, I don't think I'm going to give you slip because you're actually stuck on a hole at the moment. You can't really slip. But there we go. Carlin, I think the 1 is sad enough. Carlin, you are in a bit of an unpleasant situation.
Carlin, the one who can't hit anything.
Yeah.
I fucking.
It's a big target.
He's a cuts him with the back of the calf of the monitor. The calf. You see what I did there?
Yeah.
I'm pleased with that.
Oh my god! I actually hit.
Alright, I'm going to run around behind it.
Yes, he does. Look at him scamp. Now, I just need to have a quick look at movement because what is your movement rate?
It
Alex?
was a 12, so.
So that's a
120.
more than half. So you don't get the attack at the end of the round. I looked that up last time. I'm just going to make sure.
Unless you charge. And you
Unless you charge.
50% movement and get a +2 on your turn.
Do you not have to charge in a straight line though, not round a corner?
I moved around the corner down. Bolted.
Ticky-tacky, I think that the last 20 feet of movement in some versions have to be the charge. I don't know that all of them.
I think charging sounds fun. If you want to charge, you can charge.
Charge the Minotaur.
I went to charge in. When I was coming around that corner and saw it, I just.
I can't believe I fucking hit something.
So he has been charged, and you get +2 to hit. Am I right?
Yes, and take a -1 on your AC for the next round.
That I can do.
So I want to get 1 attack.
You do first round.
Correct. Only 1.
Nor can I. What can you do?
I stumbled and
Oh, can't believe I hit something. I know.
Okay, you are left.
No, seriously. It's literally the second time I've hit something all day.
Charge, you slip, crash into his backside, and he will swing his axe at you, I think, as you're on the floor and he's busy with his others. So Solis gets struck by the battle axe of the Monitor.
Oh.
Shot. Okay, effort.
Alright, I will jump those 20 feet over.
Come on.
I will, with a yell to Tempest, I will sling this.
Tempest, nice.
Sling at this.
Sling the sling.
Okay.
Oh, it hits.
Oh, yes. Oh, that's a good hit.
Come on. Oh my god.
5 more points of damage on the Minotaur.
Get him. Because if it hits me, I'm gonna die.
Mania.
Roll a crit. Oh, she crit again. Jesus. Holy shit.
Oh, I think something fishy's going on. That's skill.
It's like her.
Chad, stop rolling. You're not trying to kill Jules.
Splat. And with a
Jesus, that's like her fourth
steps
crit.
Up, licks her finger, closes one eye, picks a specific bullet that she's found. She goes, I like the look of this one, and cracks it straight between the eyes of the Minotaur that goes cross-eyed and drops to the ground. With a thud, spilling Grigor off the back of his horn.
You slang the sling, that's right.
I think we know who MVP is today.
Absolutely.
Jesus. What was that, 4 crits today?
Yeah, that was a lot.
The Wicked Wizard of the West.
That's like me when I'm DMing. I get all the crits. Like, holy shit.
And a whack with a quarterstaff. That was at least the third.
It's just a random out of nowhere.
So we've got 3 characters who are currently bleeding out every round. You're going to need a wisdom check to stabilise them. You don't have to do that in order, but one of you will need to do it on at least one of those characters.
Yeah. Can I make a healing roll instead of a wisdom check for this?
Yes, of course you can.
Of course I
Grigor,
On Ella.
I imagine Grigor's healed himself. Probably the safest thing. Let's take Grigor's bleeding.
Oh my god.
Whoa, sorry, Ella.
Okay, other than that, we are still bleeding, so I'm going to come through the round. So, that's 1 point of damage keep going, so everyone else gets another chance to staunch the wounds of the bleeding.
Oh my god. I'm gonna
Carlin,
fucking die. Jesus, pieces.
Who's working on Carlin? So,
No.
Grigor, are you healing Carlin or are you healing Ella?
I think Ella's the worst state, or I don't care. Pick one. Ella.
Ella. Okay, excellent.
Is
Ella's
Ella
back to 1 hit point.
conscious or unconscious?
She's still conscious. I know this is unconscious on there, but I just haven't changed it to bleeding. Okay.
Come on, heal me.
Ella is back up and running. Ella can also cast a heal on somebody to do this. Ella goes in with the healing skill and heals Carlin. Right, well done. Those of you who have got wounds remain wounded, but you are back to a single hit point.
Ooh. I lived.
Yes, I think you've done that slightly incorrectly. You've given us 1 wound instead of 1 hit point.
I did.
But I'll take it any day of the week.
You are a honest and good man.
James, I lived.
Hit points off you.
Eat a schlong.
Let's see.
And I believe you.
Eat a schlong.
Millions.
I fucking lived.
Right, we have got 10 minutes left of the official session. Do you want to quickly whiz around and collect what treasure there is in this room? There is nothing in the Sturge Cave.
Yes.
Where did the Minotaur come from?
Let me reveal Minotaur Cave. I'm not going to reveal all of it because there are other beasties in here, but the Minotaur Cave you can.
I would like to get one of the horns from the Minotaur.
That's fine, mate. You can hack that off with the gnomish hacksaw of prize taking.
Yes.
Have you ever seen the movie Your Highness?
And
I like shiny stuff, so I'm gonna walk around and look for shiny stuff.
And my cat Fargrim's going to help.
Okay, in here, this cave with the Minotaur has a number of skulls and bones arrayed in decorative patterns. Other than that, great deal there apart from effort with your sections. 1 to 2 and a 1d6. Because you're half elf, aren't you? Effort. You see a looks like a mobile slab of stone, a concealed door in this far passageway.
Wonder if Fargrim knew he was being a cat. I don't know.
There's a concealed door over there.
Ooh, beasties.
Whereabouts is it on the
Is that?
Check
to
your
that, I
Twitch
have
DMs. Can you
connections.
go to the stream? Go to media share.
You do. You're an elf as well. I rolled yours, but unsadly you rolled a 6. But effort managed to.
Didn't catch it.
It's a moving piece of stone. I'm gonna examine it a little bit closer with my. dwarven
You want to roll a history check? All right, so go to media
example.
share. What the fuck is media request?
Okay, just looks like it's been hauled there by a creature with great strength. Doesn't look like it's particularly done with any artisan skill. It's not a secret door, it's just a whopping great slab that looks like reasonably well concealed.
I get this.
See, there's a thing about the video that has an eye or something that says show on stream.
Okay, let's have a strength test, please. I think we need 10 points of success to move this. That's 6. Way! Solis!
Does that
Why
work?
am I rolling all 20s right now? I just don't get it.
Okay, you drag the
Can you
stone
hear?
slab out of the way, and there are 4 timber chests.
Make sure you have the
in
media
behind.
share widget on my overlay.
We need the safe cracker to come take a look.
Chest.
Watching very closely at our friend here that's examining the.
Why not just get the mage to slingshot the locks off? She can do everything else. Super mage.
Where's Ella?
I like
Where's
shiny
my
stuff.
character?
It's a good incentive.
Check them for traps, please, before we handle them.
You want that in the tower?
Please.
Have to turn it up a bit.
Okay.
So it is playing cool.
There are.
Now,
4
I had
chests.
that running on. Do I need to set it up as a separate window?
Sorry, I lied. There are 2 chests. Both are locked. But the first is trapped. Got a poison needle. Good roll, mate.
Yay. I'll tell them that. No, I had the Stream Elements page turned up. Or Stream Elements page thing pulled up.
Poke more than once, or will it only poke one time?
I think that's a really good roll. No, you probably it pokes once and doesn't poke again.
So I guess technically I wouldn't need that page up then if it's in the overlay.
That scroll, please, and I will see if I can't get that to deactivate without necessarily being myself. I probably
You're
got the
going to
best
set the
chance of
video
seeing
volume.
effects that it does happen.
Yeah, no problem.
I don't know about that, Hazel. I think I've seen worse.
Oh no, it's not me.
It's no, I didn't mean that. It's that I've seen some worse stats on a cleric. Not much. He is a bit rubbish, isn't he? I think there's a charm to a bit slightly rubbish statted character.
Oh, I kind
Yeah,
of
it just auto moves for me as well.
Which is just like a problem. I only have a -2 stat adjustment to that, so it's like, are you kidding me?
That's big ads.
It's all it's doing for me
so
too
we're
is
getting a
muting.
heal on the dwarf from Ella.
We are. As soon as Ella manages to get up and move around then.
There she goes.
Maybe turn it up in slabs.
I will also attempt to patch up his wounds with this healing skill.
That was enough right there.
No.
So browser source.
Oh,
There's
right.
no.
So, are you attempting to disarm the trap, Carlin?
Yes, sir.
You can do that directly into the chat. It's a pretty good roll, actually. You know what it is, so I'm going to give you a +10. You can apply via the modifier box.
All right. So.
I can't say fairer than that.
So same thing with the ability of the fire remove traps.
It's fine. Yeah, absolutely. Fire and remove trap. Just add 10 to it in the modifier.
Oh, I didn't add the modifier.
That is a failure. No, I'm afraid you can't work out how to set it off while not injuring yourself. It wasn't a terrible failure, so you haven't set it off and stabbed yourself, but you sort of shake your head at Martuk and say, sorry.
Alright, I'm going to use my gauntleted hand and see if I can get this thing to set off without pricking me and poisoning me.
I think you get a save with a +2 bonus on that to avoid it.
Yeah, so
Spring-loaded.
Kim, I have it turned all the way up.
And a save, excellent. So it scratches off the finger off your gauntlet, and the
yeah. So I got the mixer. Is there one for whatever you named it? Slabs there. Yeah. So I pulled it up, and it's turned at 100. It's turned all the way up.
It's sticking out the side of the lock.
Okay, so neither one are trapped at this point, at least that we're aware of.
Correct.
Check one more time just to be safe. Do we have another?
Thank you for following Prepersis.
Thieves, I'm afraid.
Alright then, I'd say we just pick
Worst thief ever. Comic Book Guide 2020.
Or let me see. I take
Maybe it's just because it's a.
battle axe and try to smash them open.
Maybe it's just because it's a quiet song.
Do not let him approach them to smash them.
Oh, no one wants the tread smashes. Oh, that's a shame.
Damn.
The slabs turned down on my desktop.
Don't even think about that. We need to get these back. We've already burned up the Owlbear treasure possum.
You did, in fact, you did. You burnt a scroll in there. You did, in fact, you did. You burnt just to rub it in there.
Yeah.
Speaking of
Can you still hear it? No,
You
because
can-
I can't hear it no more. Because I closed out that tab, but can you hear it?
Or was it a great axe?
Okay, so yeah, I closed the tab.
I think there is a great
So I guess I just need to leave that tab
So
open.
I would like
Which
to
no
say
worries.
that battle axe,
Stream,
since my
new
special
tab.
movement, if that thing does detect magic, I want to shot at getting another treasure.
It's not, it's just a big battle axe.
Dashboard.
How it's magic. It's like a +3. That should be your share of the treasure.
Yeah, good try. I'll remember that. I know
Good
that this
attack.
is rogue again.
Excellent. Okay, you get back to. I think you get back to town quite safely. After this, it will cost you
Yeah.
20 gold pieces each.
Yeah, so
opened
it
by
auto-mutes for me.
Town smith who can provide a locksmith. Are you happy to do that?
Which is really
And take
fucking
out
weird.
The, contents.
I'm also bringing back the Minotaur head minus whatever horns were taken.
I only took one horn, because I'm not greedy.
Okay, so that is a fair chunk of experience points for everybody there. That's a lot of Sturges, and the Minotaur
Holy
is worth
shit.
a great chunk into the party sheet.
Oh.
There you go.
Owlbear as well.
Oh.
Yeah, Owlbear was in there.
So close to level 2.
There you go. So there is 920 30 gold pieces, so 890 for the two that you have opened by the locksmith.
Yeah, it just auto-mutes.
319 electrum and a whole 2 copper pieces. There are a 900 gold piece of jewellery.
Nice.
Hasn't got a name. A 600 gold piece of jewellery that hasn't got a name. A 1600 gold piece of jewellery that hasn't got a name.
What?
A staff. And a suit of elf-sized plate mail.
Ooh. Anything magical?
The staff and the suit of elf-sized plate mail. So we have a suit of elf-sized plate mail +1, and we have a staff of curing.
What's
Definitely need that for sure.
Very nice.
How many elves are here? Just me, Celise, and Lena?
That's
Yeah.
Lydia's
weird.
full. I believe she's full.
She's an elf. Yeah, it will fit half elves as well as elves. You are slight creatures.
Settings. No.
What's the spell failure chance on plate mail?
For a cleric,
Yes.
there ain't none.
None. There is
Oh.
What the
is
fuck?
it for?
Now it's auto-muting.
They
at least 40%.
it's
Yeah.
something silly there.
Bloody hell.
I don't think Arlenia needs a suit of plate mail. She's indestructible. She's a wrecking. She's a full elf and a wrecking ball of
She's our frontline fighter. She probably needs it.
Celise, that's a swashbuckler. You won't wear heavy armor anyway.
No, I wear light armor.
And
Or
we
if-
have is the ranger a human?
Oh, here, deal with this volume now.
Class, it's a cleric.
It's Zeppelin, so you can fuck with the Zeppelin song.
Yeah, I'm the other.
Was any of the jewelry magical at all?
No, there is nothing specific to a wizard. The staff of curing, however, is
No,
a clerical.
the jewel-
I guess it's cool to have the
The
play.
jewelry, sorry. No, the jewelry is just worth big cash.
So,
would
this is what I
fair to say that we could sell it off and split everything?
we could. The staff of curing will come in handy here in the caves, though. Ella, this is what I propose anyway. I would like to see Ella maybe get the staff and a foot. That's the other cleric, right? Get
Yeah.
the plate mount, if they
Yeah.
agree to that. And then forego any of the treasure and allow the party to split the rest of the trip.
Want real follow?
Yeah, that's fine with me. I'm also happy to leave it all. So if it's going to help the next group, they can.
Right, but thinking about it as the players, our characters in here,
Our current stuff. Right?
I'm more thinking we should split it up. But being who I am, my character, this is what he's proposing because it seems the most fair to him.
Yeah, I think with the jewelry not having any magical essence to it, we could sell that off and then just take the monetary value and split it even.
But would you want to carry that much coin, or would you rather wear a beautiful piece of jewelry?
But the sound alerts still don't work.
Yeah, well, I was gonna say
Yeah.
exactly how much it is that we.
And considering I also do use sounds, like Sirenscape sounds in game.
For the coins,
890.
But the Streamlabs or sound elements still working
That is all the
still.
coins. Well, a bit few Electrum, so about 1,000 in total.
and how many players are left, and how many pieces of jewelry were there?
So let's. Should we assume that those magic items are going where we said? Are you happy with that, Ella? Are you happy with that effort?
Yeah, Ella would absolutely wear that stuff.
I'm also happy to forego any monetary value and just take the plate as well.
Yeah, Ella wouldn't be worried about the gold either.
I want gold. Because all that glitters is gold.
Well, how many? That's what I'm saying. How many? 3 pieces of jewelry and 1,000.
Refresh
Thank
the
you,
browser
Darren.
source.
Thank you, everybody.
No, thanks, mate. I will just transfer that to your characters.
Configure.
I'll do that now. All of you who are either getting late or have got wives who are about to give you a clip round the ear hole, I hope it's been worthwhile spending a couple of 3 hours hanging out. I've enjoyed it again. It's all very pleasant. Sadly, I never got one of you tonight, but there is many sessions to come, so I won't put the session
Refresh
report
it
up
and
today. I'll just make some notes and I'll do it later because I've got another game to prep for this afternoon. Hard life, innit?
I know, right?
Thank you, everybody.
Have fun, everybody.
Cool. Thank
You
you.
guys as well.
Thanks, guys. I will.
See you tomorrow.
So that's 6:30 in the morning. It's time to get up.
Yes, it is 6:05 a.m.
So are you gonna split the gold with the rest of the party? And the gold piece value?
Shit, I just refreshed that. Bloody balls.
Split those.
What?
Right, sheet.
Go to properties,
Have the bounties from earlier too.
browser source, browser.
I'd like to point out that this is the first of Monkey Boy's games that I have survived.
I have survived all of his games. I've played in 3 of his now, and I've survived all of them.
I have got a very unfair reputation as killing characters because I run a lot of Call of Cthulhu, and that skews my stats. And I've only got about a 50% college death rate in that.
I survived that one too.
Twice in the Savage
So in
World.
slabs.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
killed us
Refre-
twice
yeah.
in the same game.
Refresh browser when scene
What
becomes
it is,
active.
when you actually analyse it, what I do
Is
is
that the one?
victimise people. I don't
Oh,
kill everybody.
maybe
There's just
not.
certain people I kill repeatedly.
No, there goes
This is
that.
true.
Shit. I just fucked
I mean,
something up.
personally, I would
Motherfucker.
have to say I'm pretty happy with the way my first game went.
There's what it says. Yeah, so it
Well, I
says
would stick with
refresh
2E. It
cache.
seems like it's your game.
I'll show you. Hang
We
on.
were all very happy with the way your game went.
Seriously, though.
Absolutely. We would
I am
definitely
happy
be
with
on
Alright,
that.
refresh cache at current page.
Hey, could you please put the
Popped
last
it.
I've seen it.
spell from
Alright, so I just refreshed it.
Enough, to respond straight away. Hang
I
on.
couldn't tell if that was a whisper or if I said it out loud.
No, that is a whisper. I get a ping when there's a whisper. That's Ella's thing. Let's remove that one from the character sheet. Let's add the bounties. Which is platinums from gold. Let's do that.
Oh my god, there goes my sound.
Effort. And let's remove Ella from that. So there are 3 pieces of jewellery. Who's
Black
getting
red.
jewellery?
Black writing in the preview.
Or are you selling it?
I'm all for
So, I'll show you. I'll send you what I see.
Oh, I think that's pretty fair as she pulled your ass.
Alright, check your DM.
There, do you think?
Yeah, check your DM. That's what I'm seeing.
Any
Yeah.
complaints?
Go.
Oh, we're
That's
talking
more
about
than fair.
what's the if we added everything up? What is the even split for monetary value?
I'll have to do it in my head, bear with me a second. 22, 31. Probably about 4.5 grand.
Yeah, okay, I mean, yeah, I'll do whatever pieces of jewelry get that.
We're 4.5 grand.
You're getting a lion's share essentially by getting that. Although you have the cash flow to get it, but it's a lot easier to pull.
Yeah, whatever works for y'all, I'm game.
Are we all happy
Wait.
with
Wait, hang on.
Elalina? Does he get
Wait,
the
wrong one.
posh bit of jewellery? No complaints.
No
No
complaints.
complaint. She can ask.
Excellent. Right,
Oh,
sell the other
that was
two
the wrong
and move
one.
On, or do you want to take a piece each and then move the other gold on between you?
What were the other two worth? 600?
600, 900.
Refresh cache at current page. Okay. Done.
600.
Why Martok got it instead of the least?
Well, hang on, we got approximately 2,500.
Check. Shut down source from the. Okay.
Remaining 4. Martok, Solis, Grigor, and Carlin.
Then clear the system.
Yeah, Martok got, with the jewelry. Does, Lillian, and
Yeah, I'm willing to, I guess, dice for picks on the jewelry if y'all want to do that.
Has a black background so you can't see it. Still showing on screen.
Or do
Only.
you
Oh. Only once.
Lillian was supposed to get the 1600 jewel,
That's been done.
but I see Martok's the one that got it. But it says in the chat that Martok the Razor got the jewel.
Hang on. Did I put that on the wrong character sheet?
yeah.
That was me. That was me. That is not Martok's fault. I will transfer that. There we are. Sorry, Alex. You're quite right. Well pointed out.
So I'm good.
Yeah, let's make sure she got her share.
Yeah, fair enough.
Done. Okay.
Right, I'm going to close the table very shortly, so I want a decision from you. Do you want to sell it and split it, or do you want to take a piece each?
I'll do myself.
Sell a split.
So,
Alright, so let's go
Someone
here.
make a charisma check. Let's see what sort of
I want you to do it. I've only got a 7.
I have an 11, if that helps.
I want to get a 9.
What about you, Arlenia?
What am I doing?
What's your charisma?
Surprise, motherfucker.
Yay! It works!
13, so it's a reaction adjustment.
Yay!
You speak to them. You don't need to
Thank you,
check
Kim.
it. It is a reaction, so they are indifferent to you. Peter, you are friendly.
500. 500.
And they're friendly in return, so I think you get 70% of the value of the sales.
500.
Sold across. There we go. That's part of 500 gold pieces.
Somebody just tagged
And
me
the
in
cost to
something.
get those chests open was 20 a piece.
Yeah, I took that off the before I split it.
Oh, okay.
So there's only 3 of us splitting that amount out there.
4.
Who's the 4th person?
Carlin, Grigor, Martuk, and Solis. There were 7 of you. The other 3 have got 2 have got magic items, 1 have got a piece of jewellery. The other remaining 4 get a split share.
Okay.
Cool. It works.
Done. It's in the chat.
Sorry. Not sorry.
Excellent.
Thank you very much for the game again.
There we go. That's
Yes.
session number 5. Thanks again.
Yeah, I might be able to, oh, tomorrow's even later. So yeah, I might be here tomorrow too if nobody else is on.
So, what time are y'all typically playing?
Right, so I can tell you, if you look in the chat channel for this.
Yes, yes,
go-
James.
go-
There are bits. Look at the
look
cost.
at the pins,
Look how much they
which
cost.
Gives you the times in UTC for this week. I haven't posted next week's times yet. I did make a slight mistake on times because I forgot the clocks go back over here, so I might adjust those slightly backwards by an hour. But other than that, it'll be pretty regularly at those times, assuming everything, all things being equal. So tomorrow I am a bit later on, so you can actually go to bed. Some of you about midday. UTC, about 1 o'clock my time, and 5 PM the day after my time, so whatever that works out for your individual time zones.
Excellent.
But James, that one's
So
like
this game is
3,000.
like 24, 25 hours from now?
Pretty much 24 hours, yeah. 25 hours, did it right.
Tomorrow,
So this time, an hour down the line tomorrow, I'll be back on.
7 a.m. I mean, you know, I just woke up. You know, I woke up at 2 in the morning, right, just to play this.
I am honoured and blessed. You're mad. I don't get up at 2 in the morning for anybody other than for a piss. Now I'm old. I do that quite a lot.
Yeah, Lady M May's still, sleeping, recovering from her badassery today. I don't know.
If you're here, you're here. I look forward to seeing you. Thanks for all dropping by. I hope it was another bit of distraction. Although it shouldn't really be a distraction if you should be in bed. You should be in bed. And I will see you all tomorrow. Thank you very much. I'll post the notes up when I get a chance.
All right, Gareth.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Thanks, guys. Ta-da.
Ta-da.
Later. Bye.
I'm gonna hop into my Discord and on my voice channel. But I guess we don't need my stream going anymore because we're gonna do some vampire shit. Sorry I didn't tell Monkey Bell you said hi. You can just ping him.
Butthead.
Huh?
I said butthead.
Hello.
Hello.
You fixed.
Good morning.
You fixed my stream.
So I got your thing fixed. You just need to make sure that stays behind everything because it shows the video, and the smaller the video, I guess the quieter it is. I don't know. But the more I enlarge the video, the bigger it sounded.
I see it's just Chad deferring work to everyone else again.
I mean, I do have an assistant for a reason, which he's not even in here.
Lazy fucker.
Yes, he is. What? I guess I can stop the stream now.
What?
I mean, it's only a couple hours unless